must be quiet. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. All right? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, like, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my fourth location, and the phone went through. I could have talked earlier because it was right there. So if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. All right.
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, like, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, you know, who taught you that? Like, are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, like, that was amazing. It was totally, like, perfect. Like, if I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, like, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. Like, that other way was also nice, you know. So yeah, I don't know. You know, it makes me more curious about, like, who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, you know. But again, I keep feeling that vibe of, like, how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to, like, give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, you know, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still going to stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm like, dude, are you on TV? Like,
when I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang to get females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man, and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was like, I just upped my game and was like being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now.
Man,
I would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, you know? I tell I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. You know, some people talk about, it's like they're 60 on the list.
Man,
you know?
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. You know, I mean, he kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and you know, it gets you to to feel good about yourself. Like, you know, it's about to be 160.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down. And that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to. You know, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much, with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, and I've got texts from my ex talking about, this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, you know, Ken, I really respect you. That's what she texted me.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams. Give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the... It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we're giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go.
We get a new batch of women, a new batch of freaky, a new batch of dirty who smoke that sticky, icky. Listen up, Steve is gonna teach you the game. Testing out what's nasty, one night stands, no names. Using their mouth, open the cheeks, having fun, they don't care. Got their face in the pillow, they love it, booty all up in the air. Burn those freaks out, they all the same. New batch rolling through, looking so freaky. Dirty talk, dirty walk, keeping it sneaky. Pass the sticky icky, watch them light it up. Drink till they tipsy, then they open up. Some girl on girl, soft lips, no limit. Touching each other, dirty thoughts, licking their nasty fingertips. No mommy and daddy around, different rapper. You don't need to date them for them to go down. Some ride the train, take every inch of it. Legs spread wide like airplanes in the sky. Nasty life vibes, they don't even try to hide. They love getting freaky with no limits at all. Tongue down the throat while the girlfriends watch you fall. Ride that stick slow, then bounce it like a trampoline to drink it all.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session, gentlemen. Shout out to all my chat room dogs out there, all my moderators out there. Let me get this out of the way. Let me go ahead and put this up. All right, let me put the comments up. Okay, we got a good show for you guys out here today, gentlemen. If y'all got a question, like always, go ahead and put a Q. Gentlemen, if you are talking to a woman, make sure you holler at your boy. We got you on that. We're talking about today when a man cannot respect himself, he becomes whatever the woman needs him to become. Gentlemen, like I said before, we're working on the school right now. It's going to be coming out October 1st. Birthday all month long, okay, guys? So make sure y'all get the discounts and all that other stuff. Want to let y'all guys know, a month from now, September 15th, we'll be dropping the Halloween game for you guys, absolutely free. September 15th. If you have a woman, Sex-O-Ween, okay? That's for you guys that want to lock in on that Sex-O-Ween. So, guys, if y'all have a question, please just put a Q. We got y'all covered. We appreciate all you guys here. Thank you, all my moderators. Shout out all my mods out there. And let's get into this game right here. Lines are open if you want to call in. So let's chop it up. We have a show tomorrow as well. So don't forget that as well. Okay, guys. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let me take the music down and let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. And if I'm going too fast for you guys, please go ahead and put a question or something like that. Okay, we got y'all covered. So I need to talk to y'all. We gotta kind of like talk about this because it's something that's happened to a lot of you guys out here. Okay, something about women that a lot of you guys learn after they have already talked yourselves out of the sex with a woman. All right. The thing that you have to understand about women out here is that women do not reward thirsty. Okay. They do not reward desperate. They are always going to reward rare. All right, gentlemen. Now I need you to understand what that means by rare, not because of you guys hearing the word rare and immediately start trying to be mysterious, trying to do things, holding out your phone and making her wait to hear from you. We're not talking about that right there. Okay, we're not talking about that. I'm never going to tell you to ignore a woman. I'm never going to teach you to disrespect a woman. And I'm never going to teach you just to disappear from a woman, okay? Or pretend that you're just too important to answer a text message. That's not the game, okay? There's a lot of insecure guys that are doing that, are told to do that, not realizing how much influence a woman has over them that's making them do that exact thing. Most guys out there don't realize that you are too available, okay, before you guys see how valuable you are. You're too available, not valuable, too available before you even know how much value you have. And that's the problem. Many of you guys are trying to give a woman unlimited access to something that they have not even built yet. How can you give access to parts of you that you haven't built yet? How can you give her access to a romantic side of you that you haven't built yet? How can you give access to you eating her pussy the right way if you haven't built that? How can you make her wet and make her come if you haven't built that, gentlemen? You have to build those things to make her tingle, to make her think, to make her miss you, to make her ponder, to make her run away, to make her do anything, but it has to be already built, gentlemen. But if you're trying to build that, that's where the problem comes in at. Because look, man, most of you guys out there are too busy. You're giving women all your time. You're giving women all your attention. And you're giving women all the emotions, plans, compliments, and all the reassurance possible that they don't even ask for. You know what women want from a man? They don't even need to worry, or we don't have to reassure a woman that I'm going to be around. I'm going to be around as long as you are showing me that I should be around. That's it, gentlemen. Nothing more, nothing less. See, most of you guys out here think, I get it. I know a lot of y'all feel the challenges of other men, and you think about other men and worry about the challenges that you think. But the challenge has nothing to do with that. A woman is going to talk to guys all the time. You can't prevent that. I can't. No person can stop a woman from talking to other people. But the one thing I know she won't understand is she won't understand what rare is until she gets around a real man. Okay? But most of you guys out here, you're trying to give her the wrong kind of access. Let me get this call real quick. Area code 23. Can I help you, sir? What's your name? What's your question? What's up?
My name is Destiny. I have a few questions to ask you. I was listening to the birthday package and I have two questions.
Wait, you was listening to what?
The birthday package.
Okay, sir. What you got to do is get off your are you on your speakerphone?
No.
Okay, you got to slow down. Okay, slow down your words because you're kind of like have broken English. So just slow your words down a little bit and just talk. I'm listening to you, but just slow your words down a little bit so everybody can understand. Yeah. Okay, you're listening to Dirty Talking what?
No, I mean, I was listening to the birthday package. The kangaroo session.
Okay, sir, what is your question? Okay, sir, that's a statement. What is your question?
Okay, you said when you meet a woman for the first, like when you talk to a woman for the first time, you're inviting her to meet you.
Yes,
Since
exactly.
I'm kind of confused about that.
Well, okay.
Can you give me?
No. When I talk to a woman, I'm inviting her to be discovered. I'm inviting her to meet me, to realize when you fuck with me that I'm going to flip your world upside motherfucking down. I'm going to be the last thing you think about at night and the first thing you think about in the morning. And you're going to love thinking about me. You're going to miss missing me. And you're going to love the connection that we have. You're going to love the way I look at you. You're going to love the way I talk to you. That's what I'm introducing you to, a man that's going to look at you, look at your body, and talk to you in a certain kind of way to make you bring out your sexuality, your femininity, to make you feel seen, heard, understood, and connected to. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Is it because of the things you have learned about yourself and created?
No, it's
Is
not about, okay, remember I just talked about it before. I had to create this, right? I had to create this.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is what's going to happen is that when a woman starts fucking with me, right? Okay. What she's going to love about me, all right? She might not love my little ass. She might not love things that I do, but what she's going to love about me is that I am always going to recognize and I'm going to accept who she is. But I'm not talking about who she is with you. I'm talking about who she's about to fucking become with me. Meaning that I'm going to accept who she is, her inner world, her strengths, her struggles, her little quirks, her emotions, her highs, her lows, her fears, her fantasies, beyond any expectations, okay? Does that make sense? So I'm introducing her to that. She's never met that before. But then I'm going to introduce her to another layer of me where I'm going to listen to her and recognize her words, her feelings, her experiences, okay? And I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to interrupt. I'm not going to minimize. You see what I'm saying? Nor am I going to validate. I'm not going to validate those things, okay? But I'm going to make sure that I'm not only paying attention to her words, I'm paying attention to the way she looks when she says those words. You see what I'm saying? And then the third thing, I'm going to make her feel understood, which is a deeper layer where she's going to know that I know she's going through stuff or whatever, right? But what I'm showing her that I understand what matters to you. And I'm going to build trust around that because I'm not going to ever deceive you out of anything. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to create, what it's going to create is what is called emotional safety, meaning that she can share, she can say, I love you, I miss you, I need you, and not feel like he's going to laugh at me. He's going to tear me down. He's going to throw it in my face. He's going to use it against me. It'll fuck her head up because, what you understand, a lot of women, we had a game, they come back to us, right? But see, women rarely do that. That's weird. Hearing what I just said is weird. But when a woman comes back, most of them think is he going to laugh at me? Is he going to look down at me? Is he going to use me? Is he going to tear me down? Is he going to fuck with my insecurities or all that other shit? But no, I'm not going to do any of that. That's where I'm going to create emotional safety. That's another layer of trust where she can express herself to me, whether she's pissed off or turned on, scared, or want to talk about something forbidden. She can share that with me. And knowing that whatever happens, no matter what happens between us, I will never, ever disclose, use that information on her at all. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening to
you. Since I'm going to call back when I have another question to ask.
Okay.
Because I'm currently from Nigeria. So things that the airtime is very expensive. I'll call you back.
Okay, all right.
Have any questions?
All right, go ahead and hang up. Let me get this question right here. I'll throw you back in. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right, let's continue. Let me get this question right here. This gentleman says, he says, won't making her feel seen, heard, and understood manipulation if you don't care. Who the fuck said I didn't care? See, okay, let me explain something. Yeah, I don't know how old you are. Is this a kid? Is this like a child or something? How young man, before I answer the question, how old are you? How old are you? Because you look like you're fucking 15 or 16 years old. How old are you? You think he's a child? Yeah. So I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to answer the question. I kick you out, but I'm gonna answer the question to everybody once I kick him out. Yeah, if he's a kid, I gotta let him out. So you got 15 seconds to answer the question. All right. No, you're not 18. You need to call in right now. I don't think you're 18 years old. You need to call in, dude. You need to call in right now. I'll give you 30 seconds to call in. You need to call in right now, or I gotta kick you out. And I'm gonna answer this question, but I can't have children in here. And if you don't call in, I gotta let you go. I cannot have kids in here. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I'll give you a shot. You take care. Goodbye. I don't play games. Get out. All right, so guys, I'll explain this to y'all guys right here. See, what y'all don't understand about the game is everything I teach you because I fucking care about me. I'm not bringing any fucking woman into my world that ain't shit. See, the problem is you think that we don't care. Motherfucker, I care about me. And if I care about me, I care about who the fuck is around me, man. For all you young men out here, not this little kid. What I'm saying to you guys out here, see, y'all guys don't have any pride. I care who is around me. I care who is talking or interacting with me. So when I say I don't care if she leaves, I don't care if she says no. I don't care if she's talking to other people. I don't care about any of that. I don't care. But I care enough about myself to be exclusive enough to make sure I vet who is worthy enough to come and fuck with me. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. So when this young man, he doesn't know what he's talking about we don't care, I do care. That's why I'm so fucking difficult to be. That's why it's so hard to get with a motherfucker like me. Because you can't get me just because you got a body. See what I'm saying? So let me continue. Yeah, he's probably a kid, but let me continue, guys. If y'all got a question, I got y'all. Let's continue this. Let's continue this game, gentlemen. But lines are open. Let me see here. I think. Let's see here. Okay, so we're good. Lines are open, guys. Let's continue this conversation. I got y'all covered. See what I talked about earlier? Too available before learning how valuable you are. You have to care, man. You if you don't care, you're not going to get anywhere with anybody. And I don't think y'all think when we say care like some cupcakey shit. I'm not talking about that. I know women will never reward thirsty people. They're always going to reward rare. All right? Rare. That's just how women act. That's how they move, okay? That's just what it is. You don't have to do a lot of calls and a lot of texts, a lot of compliments or anything like that, gentlemen. But see, a woman needs, write this down, enough information from you to feel comfortable. She needs enough information from you to trust you, enough information from you to want to give parts of her body to you. And if you don't have information, right, how is she going to discover who you are? If you don't have information, you're going to close the loop and your loop is going to be open. See, the thirsty person or the guy that doesn't have the game does not understand how this is important we're talking about. Because if she takes a little time to respond, okay, I get it. Gentlemen, there's no such thing as a busy woman. And again, I don't expect, look, I never ask someone just to give me an itinerary. Now that gets some more points when they do it without me having to ask, but you don't have to ask for that at all. But I don't want you guys to go through the problems that y'all go through, the issues that y'all going through right now. See, when you have the game and a woman can take all day, it's cool. You don't need to wonder what she's doing. Okay? You guys are too busy when you meet somebody because you don't talk to women a lot. You don't know how you're moving and how you're thinking. There is no uncertainty in the game, gentlemen, because the only thing I can be certain of is me. I can't be certain of a woman. Never do that. That is the craziest thing. That's why you guys get your heart broken. That's why you get jealous and upset and all this other stuff, because you have an expectation that if I treat you this way, you got to treat me back the same way. And it doesn't work that way at all. Not with women, gentlemen. Not at all. Okay? I don't need her to answer every question because I'm not really asking. I just don't need her to answer much of anything, because I'm going to let things just happen on its own. A man is never going to pretend to be unavailable. That's childish. If I am busy, I'm busy. And if I have the time to reach out, I'll do it. That's it. Okay? It's just that my responsibilities and my priorities are different than yours. Your priorities are sex, or your priorities are women, but it's not for me. I'm not thinking on that level, because I'm building something. I'm building something greater and something more powerful. All right. And this is important because the thing is, a woman can feel, listen to me, a woman can feel when a man has made his whole dating life around a woman. You see what I'm saying, gentlemen? The thirsty person is always going to meet a beautiful woman. And I get it, man. When you see a good-looking woman, guys, I'm not knocking you. I get it. You see anything that's good-looking, you be like, all right, I see you. That's cool, man. That's just, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is that your world revolves around her, and that's something you cannot do. Let me get this question right here. Guys, got a question. Go ahead and put a Q. Lines are open. He says, if she needs more information from me to let me fuck, does that mean that it's not always easy to meet her today? Okay, Joe. Okay, Jay. I'll just call you Jay, or is it Joe? Job? Sir. The problem is that if all you want to do is fuck, which is your right to do, you don't know how to fuck. And that's why they don't want to fuck, because you don't know how to fuck. Okay? Because if you just want to fuck, sir, why don't you tell her, I want to fuck you? But you can't do that. Women don't need to know anything about people like you, except that you will fuck anything that will open her legs. No, with all due respect, because she doesn't need any information. She already knows that you're weak, thirsty, desperate, needy, and you'll fuck anything that'll open her legs. That's the information you don't need to give her. She's already got that information. Okay? And here's the thing, to let me fuck, she ain't gonna let you fuck, because she's saying, if I give you an ounce of pussy, you're gonna be pussy whipped. If I give you a little pussy, you're gonna follow me around. Okay? So this is not about the fucking. That's the problem, young man. I appreciate the question, but you don't have the game. The information is not about the fucking, sir. The information is showing her why she should fuck me. See, you want her to give you permission to open her legs. See, when you got diamond dick, you decide who you give your dick to, no diddy. And that's the problem. See, the problem is that's why you're having a problem meeting women, young man, because you are a disingenuous, lying manipulator, with all due respect. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to fuck. I'm not going to knock you for that. But you are a wolf in sheep's clothing because you don't know how to ask for what you want. And the fact of the matter is you're begging for pussy because you're not getting any. So women don't need information from you because she's met you 1,000,000 times. A person that doesn't know how to fuck. Because if you knew how to fuck, you wouldn't be asking the question. I appreciate the question, but this is why a lot of y'all guys are going to lose with women. You're not the only guy that wants to fuck, sir. With all due respect. With all due respect. Okay? See, this is what you're saying. It's not always easy to meet her today and fuck today. Life, okay. Guys, please listen to me. Life is not porn. Okay? Please listen, young man. There's nothing wrong with you watching porn. You just got to wake up from the fairy tale that women just randomly want to fuck someone like you. And the reason why they don't want to fuck this guy here is because they know what comes with giving this guy some pussy. And women don't want guys like you around because guys like you don't know how to handle getting a piece of pussy, young man. That's what I'm saying. But I appreciate the question. Guys, let's continue this game. Lines are open. Let's get it. What does rarity really mean, gentlemen? And this is something, Jay, you need to listen to, Job. It doesn't mean playing games with women. A man that is rare is not going to run behind pussy. A man that's rare is not begging for a woman to open her legs. Okay? It means that rare is making a woman do something weird that they rarely do. This comes to their ignorance. Women rarely, if ever, when it comes to you guys, process you and your information. They don't need to process anything when they already know, Job, that all you want to do is fuck. What else is there to process? So women don't know how to process anything because they've never been around a man who has the qualities to make her process the qualities that will bend the algorithm. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get this question right here, guys. Let me get this question. Got a question right here. My dog says, well, realized Hannibal did everything because he was curious of what would he do, which means he didn't really know what would Will do. Dude, you got to call in, dog. Let's please call in. Because you always say shit, but you don't really articulate. So just call in. Just call in. I got you. Call. Let me continue what I'm talking about. Processing things, gentlemen. The only thing that's going to get it a process is when you are gamed up, because her mind cannot process something she's never met before. She's never met a person who is self-motivated before. Most of y'all are motivated by pussy. She can't process or never has processed a man that has a standard to say that, yeah, I like to fuck, but we're going to fuck on my terms. Let me get this call. 347, name, what's up, brother? How can I help you?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
It was good, isn't it?
All right, what's up?
So, when I was saying Will, I'm talking about the character Will, not like...
All right, what's up? What you got?
So, Will was, like, I'm in season 2, so Will basically know who Hannibal is now.
Okay, and?
So he said Hannibal was doing everything because he was curious of what he would do. Because Hannibal was curious of what Will would do. So I know Hannibal is strategic and he has his chess moves. I was asking, how is his curiosity mixed with the chess move dangerous?
Well, how is Hannibal's chess move? What do you mean?
His curiosity mixed with how strategic he's moving.
But curiosity makes Will process like I'm talking about right now. Okay, women don't process you guys at all. Hold on, wait, watch the limits. I'll tie two birds in with one stone. Okay, well, listen, let me read this to you, Limitless. Okay, ready? He says, does that mean she has to feel loved and cared about? Who the fuck did that? When have I ever said a woman has to feel loved and cared about to fuck or give you the pussy? Have I ever said that?
No.
Okay. He said, because you say it's not about fucking. That's why I only want, sir. That's all I only want, sir. Okay? But then, sir, I don't think this is for you. You can hang out. But there's something fucked up about you. The motherfucker said that's all he wants is some pussy because I know if she likes me, she want to fuck me too. See that saying right there? See how crazy that is? Well, I'll get back to you. Okay, Joe, I'm gonna just don't say anything else, Joe. This ain't for you, buddy. Because all that stupid shit, look what he said. He said if she likes me, she would want to fuck me. What kind of silly bitch ass shit is that, Limitless?
I mean, if you know that, then why he asking the question?
There you go, Limitless. That's why I fucks with you, dog. You hear this stupid shit he's saying? Anyway, let me get back to you, man. That loser, I'm not going to answer that. Hey, look, loser, look. Joe, if you ask another question, I'm going to put you on the clock and you have to call in because you don't belong here. You should go back to the red pill or something. This is a man's space. This is not about homosexuals or asexuals and shit like that, sir. Anyway, back to you. So remember, like I was talking about, women processing. You see what I'm saying? Will, he's making Will process because what is Will's greatest skill? Will's greatest skill is he can look at something and already get the answer to it, right?
Yeah, like his
his perception. Okay, let's think about a woman. A woman's perception is like Will looking at a crime scene. I'm not going to say a light comes back and forth and she goes back like that, but she can process really fast, right? Right?
Yeah.
Because she's a closed loop. She can process, she can understand, she knows, right? But with
that's what made Hannibal curious.
No, that's what made Hannibal curious, but it made Will because Will started processing. Okay, remember in season 1 when Hannibal told Will that what he did, right? But he did it to protect the girl, right? And Will could have arrested him right then and there. Why do you think he didn't?
Because he was already, he thought Hannibal, he was already manipulated by Hannibal.
Well,
and Hannibal was like basically the only person he could talk to.
No, it wasn't manipulation. It wasn't manipulation. It was that Hannibal is intriguing to Will. And Will knows that if I arrest Hannibal, right, I won't be able to see what's behind the next door. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you notice with Hannibal, okay, remember, it's the same thing when you have the game with a woman. You don't have to run behind the pussy or anything like that to intrigue her. But what's going to happen is when she gets around a real man and she stops talking to him, there's going to be something bothering her that says, what's the next door? What am I missing? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But I'm listening to you.
No, because after everything, we'll realize that Hannibal was orchestrating everything. So when he was having a conversation with Hannibal, he told Hannibal, he was like, you did all of that because you was curious about what I would do when you put me in those situations. And we was having a conversation about how Hannibal, all his moves are chess moves.
Right.
So when he was making the chess moves, he didn't actually know what move would be next because he was just curious about what the next move would be. But he already had 4 moves in his head. But if he make one move, he didn't know which move you was gonna make.
Right, but don't you
that's
see?
What I'm saying.
But that's the same thing with the game with women. Women don't process men. They don't. Okay, if a woman is not used to processing like Will, right? That's what's going to unlock things and open up the loop because she's processing him. Okay. When I say women processing, guys, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about analyzing every detail to and about you from every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny. I'm not just talking about what you say. What you
talking about like comparing it to what you
what you wear. They're going to look at your eyes, your gestures, your skin, your smile, your lips, the things that you say, how you say, and why you say. They're not used to processing something that deep. But even though, watch this, even though Will knew Hannibal was doing that, did he arrest him?
No.
No, because if he arrested him, he wouldn't keep going. He wants, okay, the deeper Will talks to Hannibal, the deeper Will gets more of an understanding of himself, right? And if Will cuts that off, he loses that. And a woman will not want to lose that rabbit hole. Because if you connect with a woman on a deep level, right, and they feel a certain way with you, they know with you, I can feel this way. But it's also when I'm not with you, that's what I'm going to miss about you, how you made me feel. But the thing is that we're not doing chess moves with a woman. We're just discovering her. That's what Will is being discovered. And while Hannibal is discovering Will and Will's discovering himself, Will is just saying, going back to Hannibal and saying, well, this is what I see now. This is what I see now. This is what I see you're doing. This is I see what's going on. But this is how I'm starting to see myself. And if I arrest you, right, then I will get out that thing, that hole that I'm going down of discovering myself goes away. It goes away with you, meaning that when a woman, this is why the game is so beautiful, because that's why I say a woman can walk away from you limitless, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're discovering her and she's discovering who she is with you, and that means then she must make a hardcore decision. Do I want to walk away? What's up?
So you're saying the curiosity Hannibal had was to see if it was worth letting Will go down the path of self-discovery.
Well, yeah, because, okay, remember, Will had a gift to see the crime scenes.
Mm-hmm. But that's why he was intrigued by Hannibal. So Hannibal was like, okay, the reason I'm giving you this opportunity is because I see something in you that might be I'll give you the opportunity of self-discovery, basically.
Yeah, because when I see a woman, you got the game, I see so much in you that you don't see in yourself. Because
I'm going to give you that opportunity.
Right, because you've never been seen, heard, or understood ever in your life before, because everybody you know is just trying to tap on you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, so the curiosity is only coming from what's the word?
Okay, let me pause real quick. Mr. Mendoza, this is some bitch ass shit with all due respect. I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna show you why you all fucked up. He said, Steve, I talked to an old homegirl and I took off that mask. I appreciate it, dog. What kind of bitch ass shit is that, dog? That's some weak fuck boy shit. First off, what the fuck is a homegirl? What the fuck is a homegirl, man? That's why you fucking up. Dog, listen, don't come in here talking like you do it. Yeah, don't come in here talking like you know some shit. Because there is no homegirl. What the fuck is a home? Limitless, what the fuck is a homegirl? What is a homegirl?
Oh, no.
No, ain't nobody know about that. I got you 1 second. But no, look, man, look. Listen, young man. This is why you need to learn the game. Because you do not know what the fuck you're saying. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. I talked to an old homegirl and I took off the mask. The fuck does that even mean? Like, what is a homegirl? And why would you talk to a homegirl with a mask on or off anyway? What does that mean? That doesn't make any sense. So you don't need to appreciate me because I never told you to, never ever told you to have a homegirl. And I never told you to have a mask on to talk to something that you shouldn't be talking to. So come on, dog. Don't tell me you appreciate me because you ain't doing shit. And I got you next to your question, but back to you, Limitless. But you see what I'm saying, big dog?
All right, so the curiosity was coming from, okay, so because Hannibal, he's a psychiatrist, so he done dealt with a lot of people already. So the curiosity was coming from how he talked, and then he see that Will has the ability to go to the opportunity of level 1, because he says levels.
Okay.
Level 1, 2.
All right. So, all right, let's tie this in because I don't want to talk ham. Let's tie this into the game. Okay. Most women are blind as fuck to their potential and what they can be.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the analogy, most women don't even know they can ride a bike. Just an analogy, right? They can watch a bike. They can get on a bike and let someone pedal them, but they don't know that they have the power to ride the bike, right? Just give you an analogy, right? So when I see them, I don't look at them as having the potential to learn how to do the things. I know she has the potential to steer the bike, to pedal the bike, to brake the bike, and balance, right? Those 4 things she doesn't know. Does that make sense? Right?
Yeah.
So then, but on top of that, now, once she starts to get the discovery, I can show her how to pop a wheelie, jump off the curve, ride with no hands. Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So I'm saying that you should be able to, as a man, you discover millions of things in her that she doesn't even know can be discovered because she can't discover anything from the surface. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she has to be able to like follow your lead from
Wait, this guy said,
balance
I want you to listen to sissified shit. He says 23 dated a 45-year-old, got played the first time. Okay. Wait a second. Now, wait. Let me ask a question. Whose fault is that? Why are we blaming it? Look, let me just read this here. I'm 23, dated 45, dated 45-year-old, got played the first time ever understanding women. He doesn't understand women, which is a lie. He said there's no such thing as keeping it. Do you see this bitch? Do you see why y'all fucking lose? You see why the game is so important? Do you see how fucked up?
He said, what was the last thing he said?
The motherfucker said that he understands women, and then he got the nerve to say he got played by a woman, but he don't understand he played himself because he ain't got the game. The motherfucker sitting here bitching about women.
Sound like you had an exhortation.
I don't understand why y'all guys. Do you know how fucking feminine it is for you guys to bitch about women? There's no such thing as keeping any women because you don't even know how to keep the man inside of you, young man. Whoever your name is, 3449. That's some bitch ass shit. Anyway, back to you, Limitless. I'm listening.
Yeah, so like you already know she got the potential to do all the things.
But
that
she doesn't know that because like if she's with guys like this guy right here, she doesn't know she has potential. What can this fool teach her? Nothing. He can't teach her anything. He can't teach her to come. He can't teach her how to touch herself. He can't teach her to try new things out. He can't teach her anything. What he's going to do is just accept that he has a woman, and that's where he fucked up at. That's the problem with these guys. They cannot teach women anything because there's nothing inside of them that's capable of showing a woman elevation when you ain't a man. You can't teach a woman. The only thing you can do is be like a woman, but he's not the guy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like it's like the like when you teaching her or educating her basically.
Yes, educating, yes.
And you saying the only way you can see that she has potential is if she's actually adhering and applying what you're teaching her to get to the next level. Absolutely. Which is where the curiosity was coming from in the first place. Because when he was teaching and educating, he was applying it and then getting to the next level. And then he'll get to the next level and basically, matter of fact, 36 chambers.
Yes.
Like that.
Well, yeah, absolutely 36 chambers, but it goes back to Will and Hannibal again. Women have great potential to do basic ass things, right?
Mm.
But how much potential does she think she has, when she's around a person who doesn't have potential? Every human male that she has interacted with doesn't have the potential to push her over the ledge. Remember, this is why women have world is flat thinking. They think the world is flat when it comes to the average guy because average guys don't have the potential to show growth and to show women depth and range. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she thinks there's a ceiling.
Right, that she thinks there's a ceiling. So that's what I'm saying. So when I see a woman, oh shit. Okay, damn it, I dropped something. So when I see a woman, this isn't about her body. This is about somebody like Will starving or doesn't even realize that you are more than the subtotal of your ass and your titties. That's all they know. That's why that's all they throw in front of you, because they know nothing more, because they never met anybody to force them to be more than ass and titties. That's why when you get the game, fucking ain't nothing till a motherfucker can get pussy. I ain't thinking about. I'm thinking about what the fuck can you be for me? All right. So you got any other questions?
I do, but I gotta go, so I'm gonna call you back when I come back.
All right, come back and call back. Okay, I got you. We'll throw you back in. All right, respect. Thank you, Limitless. All right, guys, let's continue the game. I got another question from a guy right here. Phone rings. Okay, so let me get this guy's question. He says, how do you cut out the voices in your head telling you what to say and what not to say and just be real? I always find myself overran. But because you don't have the game, sir, that's what you're always going to do until you get the game. You can't just, I don't know. Most of y'all guys, for some reason, y'all think that life is just like a word, or again, that's, okay, this is, guys, I appreciate the question, but this is a book smart question. This is the problem. You're looking for a definitive answer to break down a person that has an array of problems. An answer is not going to help you because you are not the answer. You have to become the answer to understand the answers, and you're just not that guy yet, big guy. But let us continue, guys. Got a question. Go ahead and put AQ. But I was talking to you guys, what does it mean to be rare, okay? All right. There are qualities that you are going to have when you learn a game that is going to show her a difference between you. Let me get this call. Country code 23. What's your question, man? What's up?
Hello.
What's up, bro?
This is Destiny. You were saying something about discovering. So you discovering her through you. Is that why you don't ask a woman question or?
I don't know, because what am I hiring her for a job?
No.
So why would I ask her a fucking? I don't give a fuck. Okay, I want you to tell me, what does her job have to do with her playing with her pussy? Anything?
No.
What does her job have to do? Wait, no. What does her job have to do with being turned on, wet, or being seduced? What does her job have to do with that?
Nothing.
Okay, so why are you asking the question if it doesn't lead to that?
No, I'm not asking the question. I'm just like, okay, the question maybe you are asking, maybe the one that she likes to do, or
I don't care what. No, okay, let's listen. Who cares what she likes to do? So okay. Tell me something that you know a woman likes to do.
I don't really know, dude.
Come on, dude. If you just think, come on, dude. Just anything. Tell me something that a woman, if you ever talk to one, what does she like to do?
Some will do they like to sing.
Okay. She likes to sing. So how is her liking to sing gonna make her pussy wet with me?
No.
It has nothing to do with it, right? How is her liking to sing is going to have anything with her? Let me watch her wash her body in the shower.
No.
Nothing. So why do you care what so what? She likes, okay, women have preferences and shit. So what does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. The reason why I actually asked though, because I'm just trying to learn the game. And
sir, you gotta be, sir, in order to learn the game, you gotta be a student of it, which you're not. So it's cool. You're learning some things, but you're not learning the game. But anyway, what I'm saying to you is that's the point I'm trying to make. There's nothing wrong with listening to what a woman likes to do. If she likes to jog, she likes to eat ice cream. Every woman has a thing they like to do. But what she likes to do has nothing to do with me and where we're about to go. And that's where you guys go wrong. You ride off of her preferences and what she likes to do because you think that if you could connect to what she likes, that's why y'all ain't fucking. Because what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, I understand your point now.
All right. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah. Yeah. You said something about having value when I was actually listening to the birthday package. You said something about value, but it actually confused me when you said that because
When I said what? Slow down, dog. Slow down and talk slow. People can't understand you. Said what?
Okay. You were saying something about having value as a man.
Having value or value? Value.
Value.
Okay, as a man, what about it?
You were saying something about that, but it actually confused me at first. But I would like for you to explain that for me.
Okay, value. Value is when you have this thing called discipline. Value, which makes you rare, is when you have dick control. Value, which is rare, when you can keep your fucking word. Value, which is rare, is someone who can communicate without begging, bartering, lying, manipulating, or deceiving. Rare and valuable is a man that will listen to a woman and hear what she's got to say without throwing a temper tantrum and shit like that. Okay? That's rare.
Yeah.
A man that can be interested in a woman, right? But interested in her body, but be willing to walk away if she's got a fucked up attitude. That's rare. Okay? Because you see, that's what rare is. Rare is looking at you and recognizing there's something off, there's something new about you, different about you. There's a different feeling. There's a different thing that I'm starting to feel when I'm with you. That's rare. You're not trying to be like everybody else. You're not trying to impress me. You're not trying to make me force a laugh or asking me these boring questions. You're just being you. But what is rare is really starting to be cool to just be me around you. That's rare. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, I'll throw you back in. All right, call back. All right, appreciate it. All right, let's get this game, guys. Lions Zone, we got y'all covered. See, guys, that's why I keep trying to tell you. Anybody can pretend not to care, and a lot of you guys do that. A man does not need to pretend. I keep telling you, I fucking care about me, my standard, and who comes in my life. All right? You have to care. I didn't say with a woman. I always tell you, take your heart and put it in your pocket when it comes to a woman. But when I'm saying to you guys out here, you have to care about yourself, which you don't do. Caring about yourself means I'm willing to walk away from that ass. I'm willing to let you go. I'm willing to not only let you go, I won't even fuck with you anymore. I'll leave you alone. That's how much I care about myself. Okay? See, there's nothing wrong with caring when you care about yourself. Because when you care about yourself, you can deal with a woman without surrendering the control of who you are to that woman. Okay? That's how it is. And this is why I'm trying to get you to change the way that you think and stop entering every interaction with a woman. Okay? Asking yourself, how can you make her like you? Fuck that. Man, listen, no. I tell you, and I will always tell you, I do not want her to like me. Fuck that. Man, that's death. I don't want a woman to like me, but my reality is different. And your reality, you believe in order to get some pussy, she's got to like you. No, she doesn't. I don't want her to like me. All right? You got to start asking, instead of does she like me, does she fit into my world? See, it's a whole different mindset right there. See, the guy with no game is always going to perform in front of that woman, trying to be perfect, trying to say the perfect things, the right thing, trying to wear the right thing, trying to pay for the right thing, sending the right message, he's being consistently consistent on adjusting himself because he thinks the woman is going to be the judge and jury of his life. Okay? And it's not happening. She is going to evaluate you, but your evaluation is only going to be as fast as you snapping your fingers because she's already met you before. So the evaluation is easier. Thank you, Jill, with the 44 likes. The evaluation is easier. The question is, does she respect your time? Does she show you any effort in anything? Okay, does she communicate herself clearly? Does she show you interest? She doesn't have to compliment me, but is she showing you interest? Is she keeping her word? Does she respect boundaries? Is she making effort? That is the game, because that means that you are finally awake. You're not dreaming no more. Instead of being hypnotized by her ass and titties, you're finally awake because you're seeing everything for the first time and a different time. See, a person's going to become thirsty when he forgets that he has the power to choose, gentlemen. You can see a beautiful woman, okay, and immediately put all the value on her side of the table, or you could keep your value on your side. Because if you put all of your information, your value and everything on her side, her reality, you're always going to have to prove yourself to that woman, okay? All right? That's what we're saying, y'all guys, all right? And what I'm saying to all you young men out here, this distraction of her body is always going to mess you up because you're not challenging that woman to be more. I'm not saying she has to be more. But if she wants to fuck with me, she has no choice but to be more. Because I will get rid of them and not give a fuck, man. I'm telling you, it's cool. I'm fine with it. But they're not used to it because they are so used to you guys. See, they're so used to dumping the average guy. And then watch this. I'm not dumping her. See, I'm not dumping her. I'm not getting rid of her. I'm just moving on from her. That's it. Yeah, I'll leave a candle in the window. If she wants to bring her ass back, she can bring her ass back. And if she doesn't, she doesn't have to. You see what I'm saying? You can enjoy a woman without making her responsible for your happiness, gentlemen. You can be disappointed if it doesn't work out, okay? But it's okay to feel like, damn, she had some potential. It's a shame she just didn't put any effort into this thing. Damn, she had a fucking sexy ass body. It's a shame she didn't put any attention into this thing right here. So, gentlemen, I don't want you getting disappointed, but I want you to care enough about yourself to have a standard to force her to be more than her ass and her titties. And that freedom is going to give you better, make you a better man, and it's going to make you different and rare because you stop trying to force situations, okay? See, most of you guys, again, round circle, square peg. We've got to stop forcing situations that your world is already telling you that she's not meant for you. I get it. The information sucks sometimes, but sometimes you just got to see it. Look, a woman has a right. I tell you, young men, a woman has every right. She doesn't have to message you. She doesn't have to talk to you. She doesn't have to interact with you. She doesn't have to do a motherfucking thing with you. But when you start to care about yourself, you'll recognize, okay, you know what? Hey, look, she just ain't down. That's why you got to stop trying to run behind pussy and start to discover her, okay? See, when you can open up the loop in that woman, that is where she will start to discover more of herself. The open loop is because guess what? See, for many of you guys, because you are an open loop, because you're not connected to yourself, you're always going to talk yourselves out of attraction. And you're always going to feel like you got to explain yourself to a woman when you first meet her. And that's part of the problem. Most of you guys don't even understand what you're doing. And what you're doing is you're allowing life to happen to you without you controlling the board that you should be controlling, gentlemen. That's the beautiful thing about the game. Most guys, look, you don't have to tell a woman your whole entire relationship history on the first date. You don't have to announce that you can see yourself marrying her even though you've known her for a few weeks. Y'all got to slow the fuck down. Because what you're saying is you're saying that woman is my end all be all, okay? All right? Okay, that's what I'm saying. So this person says, does it mean a woman like myself? Wait, does it mean a woman like my, guess he means me. Does it mean a woman like me if she comes up to me twice and introduces herself to me and tries to touch my hand? Let me continue. Anyway, guys, to continue my conversation, I'm saying, guys, lines are open if you have a question, okay? Sir, look, you had to call up. We can't, listen, you got to be 18 years or older, and you got to come up. You got to, no, dumbass. What do you mean, yes? Think about it, fool. Shut the fuck up. Don't say yes, goofy, because you're the goofy one. Let me talk to his goofy ass, and you stop trying to jump into the conversation, because you're fucking wrong. Motherfucker, so let me get this straight, you dumbass. So if a stripper touches your hand twice, does she like you? Does she like you, North? If a stripper touches your hand twice, does that mean she likes you? Goofy. I'm asking a question, North. So if a stripper at a strip club sits on your lap twice, does that mean she likes you, fool? Don't call him goofy. You ain't even answering the question. I'm waiting, North. See, this is what I'm talking about, goofy. North, you shut the fuck up and stop and leave him alone. Let me handle the questions instead of you answering them, because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Because if you motherfuckers think just being touched twice by a woman, then this is how women get y'all. All right? So what I'm saying to you young man, you got a minute to call and I got to kick you out. Because I think we have any children here. Matter of fact, I let you out. I got to have any children in here. You got to let you go. You got to get out. I got to let them go. Anyway, let me get back to you, young man. Don't come in here trying to answer questions that you know nothing about. Because just because a woman touches you, motherfucker, that touch doesn't mean shit. It's because y'all don't get touched by women. You assume that she wants to fuck you because she touches you. Dog, get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. I'm waiting, North. What do you guys say, North? See, now you're fucking quiet. Now, North, you got a minute to call in or I'm kicking your ass out. You got a minute to call in, I'm going to kick your ass out. Because I can't stand people like you. And I'm going to tell you why. Because at least that young man had the balls to ask a question. But for you to come in here and start calling him goofy, and you don't know what the fuck you talking about, you got 30 seconds to call in, you got to get the fuck out. Because we don't want your ass in this motherfucker. Matter of fact, I'm going to just kick you out so you know your bitch ass ain't calling. Guys, let's get this game. Gentlemen, I got y'all covered. But one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow, do not tear down somebody that asks a question. He didn't know. But for you guys who don't call in, don't ask questions, don't talk bad about people who are trying to learn when you ain't trying to learn shit. We can't do that here, man. Please be respectful of the people asking questions because they're doing more than what you are doing. Come on, man. Let's get this game. Gentlemen, what I'm trying to tell you guys out here is that when you have the game and you care enough about yourself and you're married to the game, you always sit back. I like curves like you do. I like lips and hips and all that other stuff. Long hair. You know, I always tell you guys, for me, I give y'all one. I just like it when either they have their hair down or have their hair up. They take that one little strand of hair and just drop it. I like that, right? I just give y'all one. It's something I like, right? But just because I like that doesn't mean I'm going to shed all my principles down for that gentleman. I like that. I like that with a little one string of hair. That's pretty cool to me. But what I'm saying is many of you guys out here, you guys, unfortunately, because you are not connected to yourselves, you want an ending before you even have lived in the middle. And that's when you care about yourself, gentlemen. You are patient enough to let everything unfold before you make any kind of decisions. And see, when you have the patience, when you have the game, gentlemen, it protects you from the fantasy that a lot of you guys create. Because it's the fantasy, it's not the woman, gentlemen. It's the fantasy of having sex with the woman. It's the fantasy of seeing her clothes off that's going to make you start falling in love or lust with the potential other than paying attention to how she fucking moves, gentlemen. Think about what we're saying, man. The game is deep over here. See, the thing is that why discovering is so important, because no one teaches you this. That's why I want to discover a woman. I always start to give y'all a little more before the school opens up, because there's layers to this. But why do I want to discover a woman? See, here's the part nobody can fake for long, gentlemen. Mystery without substance will always get exposed, and there's nothing behind the curtain, okay? When someone opens it and realizes everything is empty. What I'm saying to you guys, what are you building? I'm not talking about building your job resume. What are you building? Because you're not building the right sexual skills. You're not building discipline. Yes, you are trying to improve your health, working out and all that stuff. Yes, you might know how to handle your money here and there. And sure, you know how to communicate when you order some food. But have you actually developed a standard for yourself? Okay? As a man, I am always going to create experiences. Okay? You have to become the man who women create stories around, fantasies around, daydreams around, because that is going to make you her more connected to you, and she's going to start depending. You're not going to be dependable, but there's going to be a certain kind of connection you're going to have with you. You have to become the man whose value does not go away when nobody else is watching. You always got to be the same person all the time. And this is why women will never reward thirsty individuals. Thirsty guys are always going to say to the woman, please choose me. But see, when you're rare and you're discovering the woman because you're discovering yourself, you have to choose carefully, gentlemen. Thirsty is always going to say, please don't leave. I hope you don't leave. And what can I do to get you to stay? Okay? A man with a game is saying, there's the goddamn door. The end. There's the door. If you don't like it, there's the door. If you're not happy, there's the door. If you're expecting me to change for you, there's the door. I am not going to try to keep you here because you don't like how I'm operating things. It doesn't work that way. That's why when y'all get this game down, your mindset is going to change, okay? Because what's going to happen is that you're going to start discovering who you are in the midst. Oh, wait, that's a flag. Come on, it's intentional grounding. Watch my Cowboys. All right, let me get this call real quick. Area code 708. What's your name, sir, and how can I help you? 708.
Yeah, what's good, Uncle Dub? So you was talking about a man has to consistently be him, like all the time, right?
Yes, all the time.
And right. And then you said you was talking about thirsty dudes.
Yes.
So it's like thirsty dudes are kind of like chameleons, right? Am I getting that correct?
Well, yeah.
Because they're always changing, kind of. Yeah.
No, they're clay. They're clay. They're
Well,
kind of like water or sand or air. they'll fill up the space that a woman gives them in the shape in which the woman hands them. So they always feeling the woman's shape that she gives them versus forcing her to realize she's not special enough and she's got to follow the shape that I give her.
Right. Because they're giving her the power to control them or like shape shift them. Because they want her so bad.
Right. Right. Like, I'll give you a prime example. This guy says, if a man is the experience, then why would he need to create the experience? Okay, sir. Well, I kind of knock out two birds with one stone right here, Global. Okay, Global. I mean, I'll ask you the question so you can answer for Global, this Global guy. All right. So, why, if Mickey Mouse knew that Disney World can give an experience, why not just leave? Why would they? So do you think Walt Disney is just going to put one roller coaster, one swing, and one water ride? Caller, you think he's going to do that?
Nope, multiple.
No, because now he's asking me, if the man's the experience, then why would he need to create the experience? Because you don't understand, because you don't have the game. There are different experiences women can feel with you. That's the problem with you guys. Y'all don't give a woman any experiences. Do you think, see, in a seduction and a seductive experience is different than a romantic experience. A sensual experience is different than a sexual experience. A smooth experience is different from a freaky. A naughty is different from a kinky. A dirty is different from a nasty. But see, you don't understand that because in your warped ass world, you think it's just one thing, hopping and poking. But it does. Okay, so when you think of Walt Disney World or Mickey Disneyland or whatever the fuck, they've got Harry Potter, they've got Star Wars, they've got different themes, right?
Yeah,
right?
They got everything.
Right, because every theme gives a different what?
Experience.
There you go. So he's asking me, if a man is the experience, then why would he need to create that? Because that's how you discover the woman, through the experience. So if a woman spends all of her time at the Harry Potter section and she doesn't go to Star Wars, don't you think I need to find out why she's not intrigued with Star Wars?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. So this is, okay, sir, I appreciate what you're asking, but you got to get the game because this is going over your head. See, listen what he's saying. Okay, if I'm the experience, why would I not want to give a woman the experience of feeling sexy, heard, seen, wet, freaky, and that? Why would I? What do you want a woman to do? Be a corpse?
Right, I was just going to say that.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you want women to do? Just lay on the bed and just sit there and just lay there like she's a mannequin or something?
Right, I kept reading this question over and over. It seems like he's like,
he said,
I'm the man. I ain't got to do nothing.
Then what is that shit? That's weird. That is weird to me. Well, because he doesn't have any game. But that's weird to me. How somebody, why wouldn't you want to share the experience? Why wouldn't you want her to discover things about you? Like what purpose would it be to know some things to know and not sharing with a woman? I don't understand. That's weird to me. That's weird. But getting back to your question, brother, you got it. I'm listening to you. What's up?
I was on my questions, but I had watched your boy. What's his name? Larry David. That show, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Right. Oh, I love him. I love him. The best.
Yeah, he's funny as hell. Funny.
But you see how much of an asshole he is?
Yeah, he don't even care.
That guys, when y'all get to that level, man, y'all win so much, man. He is the ultimate asshole.
Yeah, and I see how free he is.
Oh,
he
free.
Just talking.
He wakes up in a good mood. He walks down the street like nothing's ever bothered him. And he pisses people off because he just doesn't give a fuck about what people think.
He don't care.
No. Here's the thing. He cares. He cares so much that he doesn't care. That's how much he cares.
Because he's being honest, you mean?
No, he doesn't give. Okay, look. He's saying, I'm going to give you my opinion, whether you like it or not. So you better not ask me. Hey, look. So, okay, a woman can ask, if there's a guy trying to smash a woman, right? She'll say, well, do you like me in this outfit? And what he'll say, well, yeah, it's gorgeous on you. But he'll be like on his breath, well, I don't really like it. I don't like that. Right?
Right, yeah.
You ask Larry David that question, you like that? He'd be like,
I don't like that.
Not really.
He gonna say something outlandish, like your hip a little too big.
No. I won't say, no, he's not gonna tear the person down. He's just gonna be honest and say, no. You see, Larry doesn't tear people down. He just doesn't give a fuck what they think. So he's just gonna keep it a buck. Dog, if you could tie Larry in with Hannibal, with Mickey Rourke, and then Bridge of Madison,
9.5 weeks.
9.5 weeks in Bridge of Madison County. That's what you get when I'm trying to connect those dots. Because all those people connect. That's how men operate. All those people are all like whatever a man is. But Larry is not phased. But you notice everybody wants to be around him. They always want to invite him somewhere. And he's like, he doesn't really want to go. He is fine just being at home. But they want him there because they look for his validation. See, they don't see people. You notice everybody there, they're looking for Larry to approve of like the part, like his best friend, his wife. They always arguing and shit, right? Or when he goes to someone's house, they always want to get his opinion on something because they're not looking for anybody else's opinion but his, because they know he's always going to give the honest opinion whether they like it or not.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't look at it like that. Yeah, I see it.
Right. And the thing is that's what makes him a dick. That's why they hate him, but they love him. But they just like as you get going down as you keep watching the season, Larry David, he's gonna have a roommate. And that roommate is your sexual side in this mental thing. So later on, he's gonna have because what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a Katrina storm. So he's gonna take in a family called the Blacks, I think. We're gonna take it in the family, right? And one of the characters, I love the guy. One of the characters in there, he just fucking. He straight up a whore. That's the other side that his roommate, like he starts to live with Larry. And he's living. So if in the mindset, you can be Larry and you can be the roommate at the same time. Because the roommate is always fucking. He's real slick with his words. He talks shit. He just a shit talking, slick motherfucker that's fucking. You see what I'm saying? But that could be you too. That's why I want you to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, because you can still be a dick like Larry. But when it comes time to fucking, you could be like the roommate, because he always fuck. He always talk about tapping that ass and fucking and getting some pussy and shit. Oh man, he's great. All the motherfuckers make me laugh, man. Oh my God, that motherfucker, it's just so funny, man. He just don't give a fuck. He just don't. He like Larry doesn't give a fuck. But Larry's don't give a fuck is on some like real high end don't give a fuck. I'm talking about even in a country club, the fucking country club. With the Asian manager,
the Asian baby,
yeah, he don't even like Larry. Nobody likes him. They all fucking hate him, but he just doesn't fucking care. He just, if you can just have a pinch of that, that's what draws women in. He doesn't give a fuck at all.
Yeah, he don't.
JB Smooth, there you go. Yeah, JB Smooth. Thank you. Thank you, Nina. JB Smooth is so fucking funny. But JB Smooth is your sexual side. your freaky side, your fun side, your nasty side. So you could be Larry and JB Smooth all at the same time. Then bringing in Mickey Rourke, bringing in Clint.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? You could bring, and that Hannibal, you could bring all those characters in and mix all those motherfuckers up. And man, women gonna cream over that. They gonna cream over that, man.
That's really gonna rattle. I can see how that can rattle their emotions too, because that's a lot for them to.
Oh no, you're right.
Handle that they can't
because they can't. Okay, guys will tell women lies just to try to get some pussy. Larry doesn't give a fuck, but that's why they want his dick. No Diddy. You see what I'm saying? They will fuck with Larry, but Larry just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't. He just doesn't care. Like in the beginning, he's married. Like in the first seasons, he's married, right? They get divorced and break up, and guess what? He's so cold. The ex-wife and the ex and Ted Danson, I think she fucking with Ted Danson. They all hang out, and he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. He's like, I'm saying, he's like, man, yeah. He's like, yeah, I fucked her. So what? Yeah, we fucked. All right, anyway. He just doesn't care. He's so cold with it. And then JB Smooth, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like that other side. Yeah, he's definitely that other side of him that's more talking and energetic and shit.
Right. So getting back to your question, I got you. And I got your question next, young man. But what's your question? What you got, buddy? What else you got?
Nah, that was all. That was it.
Okay.
I'll call back whenever I need another question.
All right, great question, man. I'll throw you back in, man. Let me go and get this young. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. All right, let's get this game. Let's get this question right here. He said, what is the difference between understanding your value and knowing your value? You don't okay. First, you have to know. And once you know, then you understand the levels of what you know. This is why you can't, lying to women is bad. But see, you don't understand why lying gives women the bad. That's why you do it. See, that's why it's okay. It's not knowing lying to women and manipulating women is bad. It's understand. I'll answer. Let me grab this call real quick. Area code 303. What's your name? And how can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, how can I help
you? What's up, Steve? This is D'Angelo.
What's going on, D? What's going on? I got you on this. Go ahead,
so I just had a quick question about an interaction that I had yesterday and how I should have gone about it.
Yes, sir.
So I went up to a woman, did the 1-2 of the 1-2-3. After the 2, she said maybe, and then so what I did was I told her, well, I'm not a maybe kind of man, and then I just ended up telling her to take.
What did you say to her? Wait, you met her in person, right?
Yeah, this is at a bar.
And you told her, I want to take you on a date sometime, call me, but you didn't say that fast enough?
No, I said, so yeah, I told her, I said, I want to take you on a date sometime, and then she said maybe. And then that's when I told her, but I'm not a maybe kind of man. That's what I said after that.
Right,
and then I just led into.
Okay. No.
Huh.
If I see a woman and I say, I want to take you out somewhere, I want to see
Mm-hmm.
you, I want to talk to you, I want to spend time with you, and whatever I tell her to do, right?
Uh-huh.
And she says maybe or does something like you're doing, then I'm just going to say take care.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, you don't explain yourself to a nothing and a nobody. Now, if she's the only time you explain yourself is if she is lucky enough to have spend a little bit of time with you. But if you don't even know her, you don't explain yourself. You just tell her to take care and roll the fuck out.
Got you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I ended up just giving her instruction, but you're saying just leave it. So I understand that. Got you.
Yes. Okay. You have any other questions?
Okay.
And I
no, that's just what I was wondering. If to continue it or just leave it. But yeah, you just told me to leave it. So
just let her go, man. Let her go.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. That was just my one question. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Great call, brother. Great call. Let's continue this. Let me grab this call real quick. I got your questions. Area code 6161. How can I be of service, sir? Country code 61.
Steve, good evening to you. It's Jay from Sydney.
What's going on, man?
Hey, Steve. I'm still watching Hannibal, and I've got a question to see if I'm on the right track
What's up,
with
buddy?
what you're
What's up?
talking about with
What's up?
experiences. I'm starting to see there's a big difference between a performance and an experience.
Yes.
And
Oh, yes. Two totally. Okay. A performance is me reenacting, working on scenes, right? Like if I met a woman and okay, let's say I met a woman I didn't know I was doing, I would perform. So in my head, I'm saying, okay, what do I say to get a hug? And maybe if I get over here, I'll try to put my arm around her. And if I have my arm around her, maybe I'll try to kiss her. Or, you see what I'm saying? That's performing. You see what I'm saying? That's performing.
Yeah.
Giving her
100%.
right. Giving her experience is saying that how. That's it. Why do you think I'm saying how? Not even how. Who and how. When you give me who and how. What do you think I mean by that?
I'm not sure.
Who do I want to be? And how deep do I want to go with it? It's okay. Do I want to seduce her right now? Do I want to say something that's going to make her warm on the inside, make her smile, make her look away, make her blush? I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between an experience and performing. I'm not thinking, okay, if I'm around a woman, I'm not thinking about, well, I should do this and maybe do that and do this and do that and do this and do that, right? I'm just going with the flow of what I'm the creek, I'm the current, and I'm gonna move this motherfucker the way I want to move it. But the thing is so cool about it is that a lot of women assume that I'm gonna try to rush the sex, or I think I'm gonna try to rush get them in bed. No. I'm gonna rush discovering them and make them think about, I want them to think, miss, and want to be with me. So that's where I'm going, not the sex, but I'm listening to you.
Yeah, okay. So maybe I need a bit of correction on this, because when I was watching these scenes, right, whether he's cooking or whatever, he's doing things, he's not, for me, when I saw it, he's not doing things for a reaction, and there's no expectation in why
right. He's not doing it he's not doing it. That's why they appreciate it, because it doesn't feel forced. When a woman thinks that you're trying to force yourself on her, I'm not saying that way, guys, but force a situation on her, they're going to back up a little bit more, because it feels like everything you're doing it doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel real. So when Hannibal's in the kitchen, doing the dishes and all that other stuff, it's like this, it's like a love of the game. It's just a love. It's like, I really, really love, like the love of the game. I love making them smile and blush. I love making them have butterfly. That's just the love of the game right there. It's like, I'm not expecting anything, but but it's like watching them evolve with you, knowing that for the first time that I can actually be myself around him. I can actually talk to him, share things with him, and I can actually flirt with him without him thinking that he can send me a dick pic or we gonna go in the bedroom. So it's like Hannibal does the dish, presents it, but there's no catch to it. It's just, I want you to enjoy the moment that we have right now. That's why I always tell you guys are trying to push them into a future in the bedroom, but you don't create any moments, because the moments are going to create the memories. You can't create a memory from a future that you're not in. You have to create it from the moment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because when you set the scene and create the moment,
yes,
that's only when you can start discovering and paying attention to when she's opening up. But if you're performing, you're so busy performing that you're going to miss a whole bunch of shit. Like, you're not going to be listening You're not gonna have the attention span to listen to and observe her and discover her.
Well, I want so most guys they rush it. They I don't mind, they just rush texting, they rush calling, they rush everything, right? Because they want to keep the conversation alive. I don't want to rush it. I want to slide the tip in. You don't want to jam it in. You want to slide it in, right? So I want her to savor the taste of my voice message, where she will listen to it over and over and over and over and over. But what's so cool about it, depending on how she feels, she can get a different feeling by what she feels when she presses play to make her want more of it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I'm not trying to force her to laugh, and I'm not trying to prove anything to her. I have nothing to prove because I'm not looking at competition. See, if you look at competition, then I feel like I got to prove. And I get it. When you see a woman with ass and titties, guys, there's other guys. But listen to me. There's other guys, but there's not competition. So Hannibal knows that, Hannibal knows that at any time, those people can go to a restaurant, yes?
Yes.
At any time, they can go to a fast food restaurant, yes?
Yeah.
At any time, they can microwave something, yes?
Yes.
But they rather be sitting at my fucking table experiencing the food and the experience of everything. You see what I'm saying? It's not just the food, if you think about it. It's the lighting. And if you pay attention, there's a little bit of music in the background. There are levels of things that are going through and hitting these people that are experiencing him. But the experience is not just the food. There is a connection with the experience. And if you notice, when they're at the table, Hannibal doesn't talk much. He allows everybody else to talk and enjoy. Right. That's part of the experience because he's not trying to force it. So when you're one-on-one with a woman, that's when women become talkative. See, a lot of guys, when they go, when you start asking interviewing questions, you shut her down because she doesn't want to share shit because she's like, why do I want to share deep things with someone basic? But when you give it a woman, they want to know, they're going to want to know everything about you. They want to binge, like, who are you? What do you like? And why do you like this ice cream versus that one? And what do you do in your spare time? And why do you do that? Why do you like that so much? And they'll start asking you a million questions. And they would love to just keep, it's like women can run their mouths. It's just you got to unlock experience to do that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I'm seeing this right as well. In terms of when you're talking about the lighting, I asked you this last week as well, but I'm seeing it a little differently. When you're talking about the lighting, when you're talking about the presentation, when you're talking about the music, he just does that stuff for himself. That stuff's an extension of him. He does the lighting the way he wants the lighting to be done. Yeah. He doesn't say, "Oh, these people are coming over. I'm going to turn the lights down this low, blah blah blah." This is how I do things. So everything you're talking about is an extension of him.
So if you want to have a woman play with her pussy, tell me about it. What's the move?
If I'm calling a woman up and I want her to play with her pussy,
what's the move?
I would tell her to light candles, take a warm shower, wear her softest cotton t-shirt, and give me a call.
Okay, wait, do what now?
I would set the scene that way in terms of the dappled candlelight, the music, the smell of the candles, take a warm shower, wear your softest t-shirt, and give me a call.
Okay, well, that's all right. But where's the experience of you at, though?
Well, that's what comes when we start talking, and
No, come on, think about it. Think about it. Do I have it around? Where's?
Because that's how I would set the scene if I was there.
Okay.
Turn on the lights off.
She's getting a little bit, but she's still. What experience is she missing?
I don't know. My voice?
No, she's got your voice.
Okay.
She's got your voice. She's got the lighting. She's got the music.
Okay.
What is she missing? Think. What
I
is
said send.
Huh?
I said send.
What scent?
The scent of the candle. The scent
No,
of the favorite
no,
candle.
no. Then that's not the experience. Then
Oh, that's her
the
experience. That's
scent
not
of the
mine.
candle. Okay, if she has a
Oh, the
candle,
perfume.
yes.
Oh,
come on, dog. Yes.
I see it.
Because if
Yeah.
she's got a candle, that's her experience. Because women smell candles and they like the candle. She likes the candle, but that's not your experience.
Oh, I've got a question. I've got a
Right.
question now.
Right. Your scent. Right. I want her to have my scent next to her so she can hear me, think about me, imagine me penetrating her and breathing me in. You see what I'm saying?
Awesome. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
And that's what I'm saying. So what Hannibal is doing is saying, yes, I can just tell you to lay on your back and just poke yourself. Or what I can do is I can give you an experience my way of not only relaxing you, but setting the scene, setting the rhythm, setting the tone, but also I can't put my hands on you through the phone. So the next best thing is you can breathe my scent in to think I'm just right next to you, inside of you, near you, or have my head buried between your legs while you're breathing me in. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
And then like Hannibal at the table being quiet enough, and then be quiet enough. Why? Like Hannibal at the table, why would you be quiet enough? Tell me the why. What do you think when I say be quiet enough?
He's listening. And through his listening, he's discovering each player.
But what am I listening and discovering?
Everything that's being said, but also not being said. He's
No.
discovering mannerisms.
None of that. No. There are no man. When she's playing with her pussy, she's getting very nasty. No. I'm discovering her body. I'm discovering her body. I'm discovering her new language of moans, heavy breathing. That's what I'm discovering. That's why you're quiet enough to pay attention to what she's doing. So then you can recognize where the spots on her body are that really gets her off. And then scribe it. Don't stick to it. Move around and find other spots. That's why I always say you got to be like Christopher Columbus. You got to really get her from head to toe to find out what her spots are, but what are the spots that most guys don't know about under her leg or around her in the back of her earlobe and things that they don't know about those things because they're only looking at the nipples and what's between her legs. So you have to discover her by giving her the experience like Hannibal was doing with the food, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's almost like you're playing Marco Polo over the phone when you're doing
Well,
it.
no, I'm playing Steve. I dare she ain't playing no Marco Polo.
Awesome.
All right, so
Steve, I've got a
yes, go ahead. What's
man,
up?
I've got a follow-up question, but
Yes.
it's connected to Master the Bedroom, so I might leave that one for a coaching call later this week, if it's all right with you.
All right, well, you can ask it, and I can try to answer for you if you like, or you hold it. It's your call.
No, I'll hold it, Steve. I'll
Okay.
hold it, Steve. It's
Okay.
detailed and it's about what you said as well. But man, thank you very much for your time, man. That was an awesome insight.
Appreciate it, man. We'll throw you back in. Thank you. Great call. All right, guys, let's get this game. So I said I was gonna get another question. Give me a second. This guy, wait, he said the 5 play. Wait, did I answer the other? Wait, did I answer? Wait, did I answer? Oh, I was talking about understanding. I think I understand. Okay, so just real quick, I didn't want to. I forgot about the guy. Where's he at? Wait. He was asked about understanding, and I try to. I hope I covered it, so I'll just move on. If he's back on, just let me know if you have more questions. Let me get this guy says, he said, "Can you explain the 5 play to me? I heard my dog say that you once explained it to him, so I want to hear from Unc. Holly. Appreciate it from you." No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that, and I'll tell you why. What does it matter? You're not. It doesn't matter. Me explaining it to you is like fucking hieroglyphics. It doesn't matter. All right, let's continue this conversation, guys. If you have a question, we got you covered. All right, so let's continue this conversation. For all you guys out here, okay, most of you guys out here, again, I was saying, you're too busy trying to prove certain points to women. Okay, you're trying to figure out where you fit with a woman. And I'm never trying to figure out where I fit with a woman, because I'm just going to present myself to that woman. But the problem is that where you guys go wrong, women notice patterns in most of you guys. You meet a woman, things feel good. She responds fast to you. She starts smiling and laughing and showing you a little bit of interest. And then you get fucking excited and fuck everything up. Because you get excited, gentlemen, what you don't realize, your excitement turns sexual, desperate, weird, or it puts more pressure on you. Because now things are increased because you think, okay, well, I'm doing the right thing, so that means she's interested in me. And it doesn't work that way. There's nothing wrong. Okay, gentlemen, listen. There's nothing wrong with texting a woman, okay? You can do it every day. I'm not saying that's bad or desperate or anything, but the question is, why are you texting? See, there's nothing wrong with speaking to a woman that wants to talk to you, but when you are texting a woman thinking that's going to get you some pussy, that's where everything goes wrong. That's where you're messing up. That's why her replies get shorter. That's why she takes longer to respond, because she's got to kind of taper you down from the way that you're thinking. Let me get this call. Erico 418, sir. What's your name and what's your question, sir? Shit.
What's good? Yeah, my name is Andy, and my question is, hello?
Yes.
So I was listening to the last call, and it got me kind of curious because about Hannibal, you were saying, the question is, so does every experience like you create with a woman, like, is based off like if you was here with her?
Wait, is every experience that I do, what's that?
Yeah, if like, because you're talking about creating unique experience like with your scent and everything like that. So like, I'm more kind of wondering, like, is it like every experience is based off if she was here with her?
No. What I love to do the most, I like to tailor make the experience to her. Every experience I use and have are never the same. They're never the same. Because what I take into the factor, I'm taking what she is to me, or what she's not to them. So every experience I'm giving her is her experience for herself. I'll never give I'll never give two people the same experience unless the closest I would say experiences goes if it's I always say it's either rain, storm, ocean, or nature. That's the closest. So if woman A chooses storm and woman B chooses storm, that's it's the weather. That's it. That'll be the closest. But outside of that, the experience is totally different.
Okay, I feel so you tailor-made.
Oh yeah,
because she's different. Every woman's different.
Yeah. You got to tailor-make it because I'm trying to fit who she's not who she is, but who she's not.
Who she's not, because you're discovering her.
Yeah,
I'm showing her.
I'm letting her know that she can discover herself as I discover her. She hasn't discovered herself. she's discovered herself in the reality that she's in, but she never discovered herself to understand what it's like to be with a man that loves himself. That's a whole different ball game. They've never
Yeah, it's
been
a different experience.
Yeah, they've never been around a person that loves himself. They just be around guys that like themselves a little bit and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I feel you. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was my question, actually. I figured that, and I'll get some coaching in the back end.
All right, no doubt.
This weekend.
All right, we'll throw you back in. Thank you for the call. Great call. Fucking great call. Y'all are doing awesome in your calls. Gentlemen, let's continue this, okay? Gentlemen, I get it when you're, as I said before, when you're feeling good about yourself, when they respond back to you. But most you guys are going to lose because when you're looking at her body and you're looking at wanting to fuck, I get it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to fuck, gentlemen. I got to keep saying that because I'm not going to tear you down for wanting to fuck. I'm going to tear you down for making her pussy the prize. Let me get this call. 661. What's your name, sir? And how can I help you? 661.
Yeah, this is Emmanuel. You said earlier that the experience creates the daydream. That's what's gonna have her daydream about you.
Yes.
But my question is, it's not really about trying to get her to daydream about you. She's just going to do that on her own, right?
Well, yeah, because I'm going to trigger something in her. That's what I'm saying. She's just not used to our kind.
Okay.
She's not used to patience. I'm patiently impatient. If once I know or feel like I'm wasting my time, I'm gone. Period.
Yeah.
That's it. So I am patient enough, but if we're not moving this circus along, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting my time. I'm not going to force the situation, but if a woman that wants to fuck with you, she's going to fuck with you. It's that simple.
Yeah. Okay. And you said you're patiently impatient. What does that mean?
It means that my time is very valuable to me. And if I give her a little of my time, I expect to get something out of her, giving her some of my time. It doesn't mean pussy. I'm not saying pussy, guys. I'm saying that. Come on, man.
Okay. Yeah, I don't fully value my time, I guess. I would say I'm patient when it comes to my time. I would say that.
Nah, you don't know about your time yet.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, I was wondering about you saying the daydream thing specifically because to me that means having influence on a woman so much that when you're not there, you're in her head.
Well, yeah, you're gonna. The reason why you'll be in her head is because there's a part of her that's missing you. There's a part of her that feels like, she wants to be a part of your life, a part of your world, and she's missing that. It's like there's something missing inside, like a void, something that needs to be filled. But she doesn't know what that is because she's never met anybody to make her feel like something's missing.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's the algorithm break.
Yes.
Okay.
See, you never let watch it. Okay. Here's the problem. Most of you guys never give women enough space and enough wiggle room to wonder and think and daydream. You don't let the interaction breathe. You never let the moment in while it's good. Like I don't know. When we're having a good time, it's not that I want to end the good time, but I want to let that breathe. I want to, again, it's just so woven in me that the good time is not when we spend with each other. The good time is when we stop talking to each other after we get done talking, and she's still holding on to that good time and pondering and analyzing and enjoying that good time. Well, that's why you let it breathe, because she could sit back and just say, sit back and think like, wow, I really enjoy. You see what I'm saying? When she's starting to
Yeah.
say, you're not doing it. You're done. You're watching your games, playing your video games, whatever. But she's sitting back and just like, oh, I'll give you an example. So I'm working everything. So I got my Netflix on. So I'm watching 1883. It's just, I love like Westerns and shit. Like I just like watching everything. But so I'm watching this show, a series called 1883. And the woman in there, okay, she's of age, and and she met a guy. She met two guys. She met one guy and an Indian, but they had the same effect on her. The first guy that she met, he gave her space to miss him and think about him and smile and daydream. Where her mother, because back then, she's 18, so it's not like she was underage. Back then they were a little bit younger, but she was 18. So her mother noticed her pondering, wondering, thinking, daydreaming. The mom would look at her and watch her look at him when he's looking over there. He's not even looking at her. Mom is looking at her. She's looking at him. Mom's looking at her. The mom looking at who's she looking at? Looking at him, turn back to her. And between that space of her looking at him, the mom sees what's going on. Like you spending a lot of time with that guy. Oh, Mom, no, it's nothing going on. Mom, we're just over here watching the cattle. I mean, she's gonna be a denial. But that's what I'm saying. You want to give the woman just enough time to breathe. Like it's like like I say, I don't drink wine, but I've met a lot of women that like to go to these wine things where they'll take wine, I guess, and they'll take it. They'll smell it. Yeah. They'll squish it in their mouth and they'll spit it in a fucking they'll spit it out, but they're just savoring the taste. But you let the wine. I guess wine connoisseurs, ladies should know this, but it's the same thing. You gotta let it breathe. Yeah. And letting it breathe means is that when she's talking to you, you want it to breathe where she can sit back and analyze. That's something that women are so good at that y'all don't set up. I don't care if she watches your videos, listens to your voice, but you want her to think about you and ponder. And shout out to the women. They're so good at covering that shit up. They don't want you to know that they're actually doing that, but they're doing it when you're him. They think they're covering it up. But we can't hide it. You want to know how you can't hide it? Because when you reach out to them and you say hello, you get another level of excitement, another level of giggle, another level of shy that ties into the interaction, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Coach, I got to go back to work, but I appreciate everything you just said.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, yes. Yeah, I don't watch Yellowstone, but I just was watching 1883. I just started watching because I love Lioness and Landman and Mayor of Kingston. So I like the producer, whoever writes those shows. So I binged 1883. I binged that bitch like 9 episodes, 9 hours. So yeah, I binged that shit while I was working. So I worked like fucking all day and shit. So I had that shit on. But anyway, getting back, Limitless has a question. Hold on a second. Limitless says, is she daydreaming about you more about the Nelson? Well, okay, remember, like Will, okay? What is going to mess a woman up is it's going to be shock. Okay, so a woman talks to an average guy, it ends right there. Now, sometimes it might carry over because the interest is so high in the beginning, right? But because she's excited, but she recognizes that maybe I'm too excited, tapers down, goes away. So if a woman has never been with a guy to discover, it starts the gateway drug. It's like going from weed to snorting to smoking crack. Right? It's a rabbit hole Because once she is able to sit back and analyze, but also self-discover, there's going to be a gateway of wanting to know more. Because it fucks a woman up, Limitless, when all of her life, she's like, this is the best it's going to be. I'm going to meet a guy and I got to deal with the bullshit and I got to fix him up and da-da-da-da-da. And I will never go to the edge of the world because in my mind, I'm going to fall over. Until she meets that guy that she can just, it's just like, it's analyzing herself. No, excuse me, it's analyzing him. And then analyzing her, how she feels about him, and then analyzing her and him together, or what would it be like to be with him? And I'm not even saying sexual. So it can go sexual limited sometimes, but what is it like feeling his lips pressed up against my skin? What is it like him touching me? What is it like him looking at me and touching me? What is it like? It's just every woman just starts to go down this rabbit hole and start to do these things. But the thing is, Limitless, they're constantly thinking about you. And then the discovery is wait a second. Oh shit. I'm thinking about this person way too much. Who is this guy? Now watch this, Limitless. This is cold. Watch this, Limitless. What women are smart enough to do is they're smart enough to do what is called a pivot, Limitless. Okay, watch this, Limitless. Watch this pivot. So when a woman is talking to a guy that kind of triggers something in her, what she will do if she feels like I'm thinking too much about that guy, I'm going to talk to somebody else to keep my mind off of the other guy. So if she's talking to guy A and she feels, oh, wait, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting caught up. You know what? Let me go and talk to guy B, guy C, guy D. Now, Limitless, let me show you how this works. When she meets him, that's where she fucks up. Lady, oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ladies, all my ladies out there, all you lovely, lovely ladies out there, you know what time it is, ladies. Ladies, all my ladies, you know what time it is. It is time to go ahead and take that break. Go ahead, ladies. Take that man break, ladies. Time to take a break. Too much man. Take that break, ladies. Take that break. Take a break from me. Hey, ladies, take a break from me and let it breathe. All right, Limitless. Check it out. Let me show you how it works. Her algorithm in her reality, Limitless, is like this. I won't get caught up. I'll just talk to somebody else and shift my focus on to the other person, Limitless. Does that make any sense so far? Now watch how this works, Limitless. Is very important. Until she meets him. Thank you, 65 likes. Thank you, 65 likes. Until she meets him. Limitless. Let me show you how it fucking backfires. Guys, have y'all ever seen a cartoon? Maybe it's like a Bugs Bunny where Elmer Fudd is holding a gun and Bugs Bunny sticks his finger in the hole and he presses it and the gun backfires on him. Well, Limitless, this is how it backfires on her real quick before I continue. She's talking to you, Limitless, right? Let's say she's talking to you, okay? And y'all are having a great interaction, all this other stuff. But she's saying in her head, oh, man, I know how to make this motherfucker whip. I'm going to back off, right? Some women smart. Hey, you know what? I know how to play these games. I know how to play this pussy game. So I'm thinking 5 moves ahead. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and back up a little bit so he can move forward. And then I can take the power dynamic at that point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then shift my focus on to talking to somebody else, or she's already talking to someone else when you meet her, Limitless, okay? This is how it backfires. Because when she's talking to anybody but you, she doesn't get the same feeling, because the reality that you place her in is it's a feeling, okay? So women don't feel with average guys. They can interact with an average guy. They can laugh with an average guy. They can talk to an average guy. But Limitless, if she's feeling you, her going to the average guy is going to be counterintuitive. It's going to fuck her up because it's going to make her think more about you at that point. It's going to make her see if she's feeling you and talking to somebody else, she would rather talk to what she feels good about versus just chit chat. Because no matter, okay, listen, Lim, it's very important. Women try to, okay, remember I told you about the noise and the silence and that gap that you need? Do you guys know women will run from the silence and the gap because that gap can backfire and make them miss you more, want to talk to you, want to interact with you. So what they will do is they will try to trick their own mind by saying, okay, I'm going to do this all day. I'm going to do all these things to try to get him off my mind, Limitless. But it doesn't work. It's just there. They will do a million things. But the moment they get in silence is where it comes all the fuck back. It is the moment when everything is quiet where everything comes back. Because it's like you're trying to hold on to water or like smoke. You're trying to control smoke. You're trying to grab smoke in your hand. You're trying to control it, but you can't control it. Okay. So yeah, those rabbits. Yeah. Shout out Bugs Bunny. All right, guys, got a question. Go ahead. Let's continue this conversation. As I was saying, guys, you never let the woman breathe you in. You never give the woman a chance to experience you and taste what it's like to miss you, what it tastes, what it likes to think about missing you, what it tastes, what it like to try to stop missing you by trying to talk to somebody else, but missing you that much more, but trying to not even, it's just a rabbit hole. It doesn't shut off. They're always going to try to control the narrative, but the more they try to control the narrative, the deeper they feel. That's why it's like cause and cure, guys. You are going to be the cause of all her pain, but it will take one phone call, one message, one hello, one look, one smile, one something to make her feel something. It all what she's going through can just go away with what you do, gentlemen, okay? And see, when you can give and let that interaction breathe, gentlemen, if you don't, there's nothing left to discover. That's why the opening her loop matters, because it's for the first time, it's going to give her mind and especially her emotions something unfinished to return to, gentlemen. If all she knows you want to fuck, there's nothing to return back to that, because she already knows you just want to fuck, but she's trying to figure out, why isn't he trying to force the narrative of getting me in the bedroom and all this other stuff? But when you do that, that's what creates the curiosity. That's what unlocks the door to anticipation, gentlemen. But most of you guys are uncomfortable with anything unfinished, because in your head, anything uncertain is going to make you nervous. It's going to, you because of your open loop, you've got to close the story. So if you close the story in your mind, in order to close the story, I've got to tell her the whole story. I've got to explain every thought, every emotion, every feeling. I got to reveal everything I am and everything I'm trying to do. I'm going to answer every question with as much information as possible than she requested, because I want to make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's. And then you wonder why the interactions are always going to feel flat, basic, and boring. See, one thing I understand when I even think about a woman, right? If I think about a woman, right? And we do that, okay? I understand that connection always needs rhythm, okay? So sometimes I can talk, sometimes I can listen, sometimes I can tell her the story, Sometimes I can save the best parts till later on that night or discuss certain things. Sometimes I can, guys, I always love leaving. Guys, you guys always try to get them to your place. I love just building it up and just like rolling out when everything's going good. Why are we leaving so soon? You know, why don't we go back to your place? Why don't we go back to my place? No, it's cool. We got time for that. See, guys, you don't have to rush that shit. You got time. Okay. Now, I don't say don't leave after she masturbates and she comes. You talk to her. You just don't do that unless that's part of the role play. After she gets done coming or masturbating, just hang the phone up. That's fine, right? But see, sometimes you let a good conversation end because you know there'll be another conversation. And that requires confidence because most guys out here, they don't know if there's going to be another conversation. I know there's going to be, okay, we're going to have our first conversation. And then our next conversation will be our 100th conversation, our thousandth. I can't roll my tongue out. Can't roll my tongue that way. Why am I saying, let's go 100? I just spoke to her, sent her a voice message, sent her a video, sent her something, right? Okay. But why is it when we talk again, it's not our second conversation? It's probably our 100th conversation. Because the space that I leave her is enough to have the conversation with herself about me, with me, to me, and you don't have to be around. I know that sounds weird, but women will do that. They will talk to your audio messages, they'll talk to your videos. It's like they're having a conversation with you, but you're not around. Like, have you ever done something, guys? You read something and then you like spoke like you're reading something and you're like, man, I can't believe that's like you're talking to the message. We all have done that before, right? You know, like you read something or in a magazine or something like that. You see something on the internet. You're scrolling on the internet and you see something, you're reading. And wow, you know what? That's really crazy. I can't believe they even did that. You see, that's a conversation. That's what I'm saying, gentlemen. You see what I'm saying? We've all done that. Think about what I'm saying. One more time, guys. How many times have you read something, heard something, saw something, and you're talking to that thing that you saw? And that thing can't talk back to you at all. But that's why I say it's 100, because when she's really connected to you, she's going to talk to you. Well, you're not talking to you, but talking to your text message, your voice message, or your video message. She's going to talk to you. So it won't be the second time that we're talking. It will be how many times has she talked to me with me not being there. So I'm not looking at us to be the second. It'll be more than that. She'll sit around and just talk to the message. Thank you. I love it when the women just come in and just, I know it's true. I'm really good. But yeah, they'll do that. Now listen, if you send a woman a message and says, good morning. I hope you have a good day. She'll read it and won't say anything about it. But you get on the thing and say, hey, I just want to let you know, you know, your little voice, hey, I just want to let you know, I hope you have a very, very good day. Try to keep me on your mind. I'm a phone call away. Get back to me, whatever you want to say, right? And if she hears that, she'll talk to that voice. She'll play it over and over again. What is he trying to say with that one? He's trying to stop trying to be smooth with me too. You see what I'm saying? They will literally talk to the message. They'll have the conversation with the message. And then they put the phone down. Then they go do something they're not doing. And then they'll sit back and say, I can't believe he sent that to. What is he even? He knows I'm gonna respond back to. That's a conversation. Guys, That's what I'm saying. That's the gap that you want a woman to have where she's talking to you. Even guys, watch this. When you get on her fucking nerves, that's a conversation. I can't stand him. I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I can't stand you. It's always got to be your way. Who do you think you are? You fucking think you God's gift to women? All right, so what, you good women? I don't have to say nothing. You just sitting there just say, guys, good or bad, they will talk. They will talk. They will have a conversation with you. Okay, a conversation. All right. It says it's such a good experience. He gets credit, even though and here's the thing, 82. You'll never know unless gentlemen, a woman is not going to tell you, well, hey, Steve, I want to let you know that when you went around, I was talking to you. They're not going to just say that, guys. I'm telling you, but they'll have it, but they're not going to share that with you. They won't tell you. Jill says when she misses you, those messages will play on repeat. Right, but so were the different conversations. It's playing on repeat, but you're playing repeat and you're saying, well, damn, should I go ahead and reach out to him right now? No, I'm not going to reach out to him. No, I'm not going to reach out to him. I miss him, though. I wonder what he's doing. That you start talking to the message. So you're not, gentlemen, that's how deep it is. You're not having the first one. I don't know, whatever number. Because remember, I want y'all to add this up. Now, gentlemen, women analyze and break shit down. I mean, like, break it down. That's a whole different conversation right there, right? Breaking all those things down. So let's say, okay, let's do the math. She breaks down 10 things, right? But out of the 10 things, what if she have 2 conversations per 10 things? She breaks down one thing and has a thought about it and starts talking out loud. And then she talks to herself about that thing. Then she talks back to the thing she's thinking about. That's 2 right there. Then she's breaking it down. So remember, women are always analyzing and trying to figure out what you actually are, okay? All right? Yeah, and she says, yeah, oh, I love this. Oh, ladies, I'm sorry. We ain't trying to get a shout out to the ladies in the building. So let me explain what she's saying right here. What she's saying is she wants it to stop, but she can't turn off the switch. See, what happens to women, not like her, I'm not saying her, I'm saying women like that make this kind of statement, it's so frustrating because, watch this. The average guy, I can flip that switch, not think about him, go to sleep, wake up, and move on and not think about it at all. But when you're him, she's trying to turn the switch off, which means she's going to think about it more. So she's going to say, okay, well, you know what? All right, I can't get it to stop. But I can't stop pressing play. I keep thinking about him, but I enjoy thinking about him, but I don't want him to know. Let me get this call right here. Thank you for giving us that information. 647. What's up, brother? How can I help you?
What's up, Steve? This is Matthew.
What's going on, Matt?
Yeah, I had a quick question about a TikTok that you did, right?
Yes,
so,
what's up?
Basically, when someone called in and you basically told them that there is no such thing as a boring woman.
There is no such thing as a boring. There is no such thing as a boring woman.
Right. That's what you said.
Right.
You said that it's your fault that they're boring. So like in my mind, I was asking myself, like, if I found them boring, like, what's the connection between how is it my fault?
You find okay. A woman is going to match your sexual energy. Right? Right?
What do you mean?
Okay. So write this down, guys. You are either one or two things with a woman. You are either an elementary school with a slide, a swing, and a monkey bar, or you're a sexual amusement park with rides and thrills and loops and everything. So if the woman is bored, she's telling you you're not entertaining the part of me that needs to be entertained to want to open my legs up for you.
But okay, like another question. So even if I find not finding her boring, like I think she's boring, but if I'm interacting with her,
give me an example of a boring woman. Give me an example.
Right, even with like the 1, 2, 3, like a boring woman in my mind would be like someone who isn't as like reciprocative.
Like what did she say? Okay, you say something. What is she saying back to you?
Right. And she's giving you like one-worded answers.
Well, then I'm letting her go. I'm not okay. If she gives me a one-word answer, I'm charging her to the game.
Because they're not like they may not be as one-worded, but they're not saying too much. Like for example,
you got to give me an example. You got to give me an example. What do you mean?
Right. Like for example, if there's one who you're talking to and like she has kids and she's letting you know that, oh, by the way, I have kids, right? Then that would be like, okay, maybe she's not trying to like get with you, like kind of thing. Or
okay,
even like
I keep trying to tell you, women that have kids, guys, I've been telling you guys this since the 90s. All right, listen to me. Okay, listen to me. When women have children, okay? Okay? So let's look at a young lady that is 21. Let's go with 21. What age you want to go with? You give me a number. How old is she?
I mean, I like older chicks, so like let's say 30, 31.
Okay, let's say 30, 31. Okay. So
right.
For 30 or 31 years, okay? She's been getting free meals, free drinks. She's partying, careless, does whatever she wants, can go wherever she wants, and is enjoying her life, right? Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
She gets pregnant and starts having kids, right?
Right.
She's got to take the party girl and put her out on a shelf to become the responsible mother, right?
Okay.
So that means that from Monday to Monday, she's got to make sure the children are clean, clothed, fed, and as they get older, make sure they do the homework, make sure they're safe. There's just so many things. Okay, so remember, but she still misses that bad girl that's on the shelf. You know, she's thinking about her responsibilities, right?
Yeah.
So every once in a while, they will do this Cinderella. You know what Cinderella is, right? Have you heard
from
Cinderella?
from the story from like Pumpkin.
Yeah,
they'll go out.
Right. So that means that she's saying, okay, well, sometimes my fingers and that Willie Mammoth 3000 is just not enough. And sometimes I just want a stiff dick and just get fucked. I just want to go back. I just want to step in and just find a good dick, right? And enjoy a good man, right? So I'm going to find a babysitter, my aunt or someone like that, right? Right?
Okay, right.
So hold on. All these ladies talking. Wait. All you women that journal, I just want to read that journal. I want to know what's in that goddamn journal. I'm sorry, these women talking amongst themselves. Anyway, back to you. What I'm saying to you guys out here is that she will go into a small window and just try to find that one dick or that one guy, that one something to make her reminisce and go back to that time. So when a woman says that I have kids to take care of, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think she seems like she's bored and tired if she's saying I have kids to take care of? I mean,
right, because like that's the like the way I'm seeing it, like that's the moment that I met her, and that's
right. But just because she said she's okay, why do you feel she's bored or tired? Because she's taking care of her kids. Like, that's what I'm saying.
No. Like they're like women out here like who will be like more engaging in conversation.
Like, what do you mean like more? Okay, what do you mean more? Right. What does that mean? What do you mean by more?
Like they'll ask like to know about you. Like they'll ask like, okay, so like tell me more about you.
Why? Okay, or like, wait. No. Why do you expect? Why should a woman ask that question? I'm lost. Why do you want a woman to be that way?
No, it's just like you like see some women who will ask these questions, and like the others who will like be like not as engaging as like that.
But you got to
that one
ask
would
you. But
a
you have to
question.
ask yourself, why are they not engaging me? Listen.
Okay.
What are you doing, or what do you expect her to do? What do you expect the woman to do? Pull her titty out? Like, what do you expect her to do?
I mean, not pull her titty out, but like, I thought like it would be like a more. Sorry, let me just mute myself because like sirens are passing by. Just give me 1 second.
You mumbled. I can't hear what you're saying. Do what?
Yeah, I said I'll just mute. I'll go on mute because sirens are passing by, and I don't want to like interrupt the class and stuff.
No, I'm asking you a question. What the fuck do you mean? What are you talking about?
Okay, right. So like, what I'm saying is basically like you like find yourself in these situations, like you like say like, for example, like, oh, like nice to meet you. My name is this and this and this, and then they'll like ask you like questions after that, like, oh, where are you from, or like.
Okay.
Like probing questions, like just to ask.
Wait. She asked you where you're from. What are you saying?
I mean, I'm from Uganda, but I stay in Toronto. Like that's the kind of answer that I would give. Okay.
So you see why she's bored?
But she asked me like where I'm from.
I'm from Uganda.
Uh-huh.
You don't find you what is she what excitement is she getting hearing that shit?
I'm confused. She's okay. Like what would be?
Ask me where I'm from.
Okay, where are you from?
You know what? I'm from a million places. I was born in Washington, D.C. Okay? Born in 1971, the year of our Lord, August 21st. See what I'm saying? And you know what? I don't live in the north anymore. I live down south. It's pretty hot down here. Weather's really hot. We don't even have winter that much. I love being down. So do you see the difference where I'm going versus you? Wait.
I'm from Uganda.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying. Okay.
But I'm not even done. Because then, look, I'm from down south. I'm from the Lone Star State, and you know it's so crazy. I don't have it with me right now. But anytime I hear the stars at night are big and bright, I clap. Deep in the heart of Texas, I would talk that way. You hear my excitement?
Right. Your excitement. So that's what changes it.
And I'm sure you've never visited Texas, but if you ever get a chance to come visit me, come say, okay, you see the difference between that and...
Yeah.
I'm from Uganda.
Okay.
So then you're not exciting.
Right.
You're not making the interaction exciting. What else is she asking you?
I mean, like that was the perfect example that I was giving, but like even like you know the basic questions like, oh, like what do you do and stuff like that.
Okay,
so,
what do I do? I mean, what do you mean? What do I do with me? What am I going to do with you? What do I like to do together? You see what I'm saying?
Right. You're seeing like different ways.
Well, I'm just asking her. I need more specifics. And what are you talking about? What do I do before I kiss you? What do I do before I hug you? I'll say that. I'll talk shit. You need to let me know. But see, you see what I'm saying?
I don't see it. Right.
Right. You don't see it because I'm talking that yak. Right.
Okay. So it's basically like on me to bring out that excitement during the conversation. And
no,
stuff.
I'm not trying to be exciting. I am fun. I'm fun. I'm a fun old man. I'm a fun old man. I'm an old man. I'm so fun. Oh, I'm old. Yeah, I'm fun. I like to have fun. I'm a big ass kid, man. I love to have fun. I love to have fun. But see, you got to get the stick out your ass, man.
Yeah. You've been telling me that. You've been telling me that for a while.
Yeah, but I'll kick him out. But what other question you got?
No, that was the main one that was like bugging me for a while. But I'm heading out.
But
So
you're
I'll hit you
asking.
up.
But see, you're asking
Mhm.
why do they get bored? Because they get bored when you're boring.
Right, but you're saying that you're not trying to be exciting.
I am
You
excited.
just
I am
are.
excitement. I'm not trying to be.
Right.
I am. Look, I'm just laid back. I'm fun. I know how to flirt. I know how to connect. I know how to make her think. And I know just give her just enough to make her want to continue the story. I don't want to be a trailer that gives her the whole fucking movie. I want to open the door to wonder what's behind that door, what's behind him. Why is he having such a good time? I never told him I'm going to give him any pussy, but he's acting like he's already got the pussy. He's acting all these ways, but I haven't even said I'm going to do anything. It's just so, okay, you know how great it is when they like, you're a breath of fresh air? I really enjoy talking to you because so many guys out here just, they just don't talk like you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see it, but it's a process and stuff. So
Right. So I don't want, I'm not saying a woman can be boring if she wants to be.
Yeah.
She can resist the fun. But why would I fuck with someone that's resisting? And I don't mean sexual.
Like you're listening to the interactions, like the
I'm
like the way you're like.
Man, I am not going to talk to a stick in the mud. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk to, hi, Burr. Hi, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. No. Not talking to her. I'm gone. You better wake up. Shit, come on, girl. Come on, girl, wake up. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions?
No, that was the main one, man. Thanks, Steve.
All right. Well, good call, brother. We'll throw you back in. Okay. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys, let's get this game. Lines are open. Gentlemen, got a question? We got y'all covered. Getting back to what I was saying to you guys out here, let us finish this discussion. So, gentlemen, as I was telling you, I understand connection needs rhythm, tone, all these things, okay? And that's why you got to learn how to listen. You got to learn how to tell stories. But you want to give enough to her that when you're done talking to her, she doesn't get the all of you where she wants to not finish the story, but I mean, we left off. Like sometimes they'll be like, man, we had such a good time, man. I got to go, but fuck, why do I have to go? Let me just call. 347, what's your name? What's your question, brother? What's up? What's up?
What's good, Coaches Limitless?
What's good, man? I don't know. What's up is down, down is left, left is right. I don't know, brother. What's up, man? What's up?
All right, so my second question. So I'm on the second season of Hannibal. After I get off the phone with you, I'm about to watch a couple more episodes because I be binging shit.
Now wait, wait, has Hannibal has he smashed yet?
Nah, he ain't doing nothing yet. He just straight killing motherfuckers right now.
Okay.
That's all he doing right now.
Okay.
So my question is about Will's when he's locked up in the it's not really a jail, it's a sane asylum basically.
Oh, you mean with the glass thing in front of him, right?
Yeah.
All right, what about it?
Now every time he's by himself, he's in a state of mind that has him fly fishing. What is that place?
That is the place where you want women to go. Okay, I think Nina just talked about journaling, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly where the fuck you want a woman to be. Okay, when you get on a certain level, you want when you're really connecting with that woman, the journal is like her therapy or her therapist. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, you talking about on a female's perspective?
Yeah, from
Okay.
a female's perspective. So he's going fishing because he's going to a safe place, right? What do you think is the safest fucking place for a woman? That goddamn that fucking diary. That's what I tell you. That's what boy.
Well, her dark secrets are kept.
Oh my God. Boy, goddamn that journal. That journal. That journal's like this.
Oh, you don't know, motherfucker. You don't know that bitch.
Boy. Hey. The journal is like, that's her purest thoughts. I'm talking about the purest part of her gets that fucking book. And that's where the fuck I want. I don't know about you motherfuckers. I'm trying to dig as deep as I can to get to that level, because that's where everything is at, man. That book, watch this. The book doesn't take her on does the journal or the diary take her on a date?
Nah, just keep her in her feelings 24/7.
Because she can confide in that fucking book, because the book doesn't talk back.
Yeah.
The book says, talk to me. I understand you. Just talk to me. Hey, I'm your bestest friend. You can always, like Will going fishing. That's his safe place. Well, the journal.
But see, we don't want to be their journal.
No. You do want to be the journal. You look. When you can get to the level of the journal, that trust is on a level that she will never fucking comprehend. She only does, the reason why women run to the journal, the diary, the therapist and therapy and all that other stuff, because they've never met anybody on a level that they can actually let their hair down and share my highs, my lows, my feelings, and my fears. And without what? The biggest thing? Judgment. Judgment. Meaning that I can tell you all this shit, and I can just close you up.
You're not gonna get ridiculed for it.
You're not gonna get you don't ridicule me, you don't laugh at me, you don't throw it in my face, you don't use me, and
you just listen.
You just listen. So I'm gonna keep talking, right? Because you hit it, dog. You hit because you.
And then the journal just keeping all the information. Word? That's what you like?
Oh, yeah. Hey. Sometimes it be like, damn, you nasty, but okay.
Yeah, you gotta keep that statement in your head, though.
Hey.
Like you gotta do like a Kevin Hart in your head, like, damn.
Yeah. The journal be like, girl, don't you share that nasty shit with the world. The journal be like,
when
man,
they say that nasty shit, you just gotta raise your eyebrow. Oh, really?
The journal be like, you one nasty bitch, girl. You nasty as fuck, but okay.
You gotta take side notes in your journal in your head, like, oh, really? Let me just write that down right quick.
Like, let me write that shit down, boy. Boy, that's some nasty shit. I like how you talk to me, boy. You share all that good shit. That's
and then they be wondering, like, how you know all this shit? Bitch, you talk too motherfucking much.
Right, because you talk to me, girl. Hey, baby, let's talk. Tell me, talk to me. Hey, that's the level I want to be on. That's where the sex is at. Because if she can confide in you like the journal, that's a deeper connection.
Okay, but see, like the journal, there's a difference between the journal and her confiding in somebody that she don't really fuck with like that.
No, she can't, because women are so used to getting fucking burned by losers. Hey girl, I love you. I would never, I love you and our love is forever. Okay, well, wait, what do you mean you want to break up with me? Why? I don't get it. You saw somebody else you want to date, but okay, I'm okay. And then like
they be confiding in them and like they girlfriend.
No.
There's a difference between that and the journal.
Now, when they confide as a girlfriend, women are smart enough, and I don't know why women think this silly ass shit. They think, okay, a woman meets a motherfucker like us living this, right? Right? And they're like, well, I can't figure him out. Hey, Thomas, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, what's up? You know, my sister's brother's cousin's nephew's mom.
They try to get it away as far away from themselves as possible.
I ain't touching this one, but they're going to like, yeah, well, you know, I mean, they just asking. And I'm just wondering, why would somebody, if he's actually interested in you, why isn't he just like, why do I have to go and try to start things up with him? Shouldn't he be man enough to do that? Now, when they asked the wrong person that question, remember I told you there are two kind of guys. There's Mr. Fairy Tale and Mr. Salty, because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. So Mr. Salty be like,
try to manipulate.
Mr. Salty be like Nina be like, well, you know, why would he do that? He'd be like to Nina, man, you know what? I would fuck him. He don't know you. He don't appreciate you. So, and Jill would say something to another guy. He'll be like, but Jill, you're such a beautiful woman. You don't need a guy like that in your life. You're so beautiful and gorgeous. But so they don't even know.
And as they say in that shit, they're like, you don't talk like
right,
this.
because remember, before they have the conversation with the guy, they're having a conversation about you with your words. See, remember they talked to you? Like, why are you even acting this way? Like, I mean, like you I am not going to play this game with you. Look, I'm not running after you. Who do you think you are? You think I'm going to run after you? I'm not running. See that conversation they will have that shit, and you ain't even there, right? So then she'll get frustrated enough. Then she'll be like, okay, now remember, dear diary, dear journal, today is the third day I haven't talked to him, and it's getting on my nerves, and I miss him, and I really care, and I'm on my period, and I'm on feeling, da-da-da-da, right? And she's like, I need some answers. Thomas, can we talk? She'll try to get the answers from another guy, man. That's how women are, man. That's how another woman is. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So so going back, so that's why he went fishing, because that's his safe space. A woman will go back to the journal, the therapist, or something, because they're going to go to a place where this is my space, this is my place, this is my peace, this is my happiness, and I'll go back here, but let me show you where it all fucks up for him. Because the virus then penetrates the safe space. See, remember, they carry the virus. don't, that's why I keep telling you. Okay.
That's just like every time he went to the place, when you was seen in the water, there was bodies in the water, or that big ass elk be there.
Yeah.
Roaming around. It was supposed to be Lecter. He was like my what you said, my voice used to be my voice. Now it's your voice.
Yes. And that's the pain that she again, okay. She can talk to the journal. She can talk to the journal all she wants, right? But she's talking to the journal, writing in the journal, because she's trying to shift her focus from him. But what she doesn't understand, that's the quicksand. That's what I keep trying to tell you.
Yeah, because the reason she's in the journal is because of him. The whole foundation is him.
Right, but she doesn't know. Okay, she doesn't know what she doesn't know. They don't know. They think they can run, but where the fuck are you going? You're not, okay.
It's like you trying to force yourself from something, and because you're forcing yourself, you're actually attaching yourself to it even more.
Exactly. But but here's where they fuck up, because they think they can play by the rules of the human. I don't like Samuel, so I can say this, and bam, Samuel's gone. Oh, then there's Steve, little fucking punk. Who the fuck does he think he is? Now watch this. Look, it's how they're gonna be. I on the side. I miss him. I can't stand him. Fuck him. That motherfucker. Fuck that motherfucker. I don't need that motherfucker. I don't need him. You know what? I can find. I can get any guy I want, anytime I want. I don't need him. Psst. You know what? I'm just gonna call somebody right now. I'm gonna show him. See what I'm saying? So it's going to be one
and
or
that
the
makes
other.
it worse because it'll
That's
spiral. It'll keep
right.
spiraling down.
Right. Until that eyes start watering up and she going to have to cry that shit out. hey, the journal's like this.
Go ahead and rip a page off. Go ahead, wipe the tear, girl. Go ahead, here. Here's a page. Go ahead and cry it out, bitch. Cry it out. Just cry it out.
And she's like, I just can't understand. I just don't understand it. I'm pretty. I'm beautiful. I'm attractive. I'm important. But I don't understand it. What is wrong? What is wrong? Why is it? Why? You see what I'm saying? So they're going to go through a multitude of things, man. It'll be a up. It'll be a down. It'll be a curve. It'll be a loop. But they're going through a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're not really like I already know you're never focused on them. You're giving them the opportunity to go through the journey that you already doing with yourself, but they have to, since they don't know what they don't know, you're educating them on how to do it for themselves. And as soon as you're gone, they don't know how to do it. So it's like they're missing something.
They don't know how to do it from the level of love and connection. Okay. Limitless, I am telling you, man, nobody tells you. A woman has never loved before until she meets a man that loves himself. She doesn't know love. She has no fucking, these women don't fuck until they, anybody.
It's because of her emotional roller coaster.
Right. Anybody.
And since we're so steady with ours, we can be consistent with the love that we have for ourselves. But since they're so up and down, it's like they need a steady head to keep them on a straight path to self-discovery.
Okay, a woman can take a bag of M&Ms and call them Percocets all day. And take the M&Ms and keep eating just bags of candy and call it something else, right? Until she feels it. And that's
like a placebo.
Right. And that's why the connection's so deep, because they don't know what they can't describe it because they never felt it before. See, they don't know what love is. What they've dealt with is a strong like from their perspective. But they know because
so it's like they're blind. It's like how you always give the example of a blind person can't explain to you what the color green looks like.
Right.
But we're coming and giving them sight to show them what the color green looks like.
Right, so they can see it for themselves and it fucks their world up. But I'm giving her sight to show her what it's like to be loved. Because she's
it's like we're the light. And as soon as we leave, she in darkness again. And she's like, I can't fucking see again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not only that, but it's hard. It's hard for them to come to grips with loving somebody that he hasn't even touched me and I love him. I'm talking about, and Limitless, this is why I love putting him on the field trip and get my cologne. Because when you love him, you want his scent. You want something about him on you. Okay, for you guys, maybe, levels of it, okay? Some will put you on their computer screen and you won't know, or put you on their phone screen and you don't know. Someone will have a storage of all your stuff in a file just there, like it's a worshiping place where she can go to just soak you in. And sometimes she wants to cry. She could cry, go there and cry. Or it just gives her access unlike anything she's ever felt before. Because what's messing her head up is she's like, it's just so weird to me because I'm not with him, and yet he has honored every fucking thing he's ever said. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said that he was going to leave me alone, and he's honoring that. He's not bothering me. You see what I'm saying? He said he's going to give me space, and he's giving me all this space, but sometimes I can say, I don't want this space. I don't want this space. I want you back. But how does she know how to ask somebody back when she doesn't even know she doesn't know what Limitless, I'm telling you, what makes it worse, her phone is the worst enemy, her apps. Because whatever app they were talking to on, she will avoid that app because that app is saying, well, is today the day that he's going to reach out to me? You know, I keep telling you, the women get all these messages, right? They get all these messages, but is it him? Is it him? Right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, that was my question.
Yeah, just remember the safe place. Yeah. Hey, look, I want them to journal about me, but I want to be you just got to keep chiseling on that trust shit. See, trust is not going to get you a journal.
Yeah, you always talk about the trust,
emotion. You got to get to
trust, and then the sexual trust.
Right, you got to get somewhere where the emotional trust is for her to really just talk to you. But it's a process. It takes time. Cause I'm
gonna do the because we already talked about there's levels and you gave us the 1, 2, 3, but I gotta call you so I know what my 4 is, my 5, my 6, and stuff like that.
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, you got another question? Let me know, brother. Okay.
All right, I got you.
I respect. That was a great fucking call. Great call. Let's continue this conversation, guys. If you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. Don't forget, we have a Real Game No Theory show tomorrow at 12 noon. So, you got a question? Please put a Q. But that's what I was telling you guys. It's really the interaction, okay? But see, this requires confidence, but not just confidence, sexual confidence. And sexual confidence isn't just saying, I know what to do with that body if you gave that body to me. The sexual confidence is about what you will discover about yourself if you gave that body to me. Because what I need to know is you. And as I know you, I know, well, let me grab this call. Area code 31, country 31. Is this the Neverlands?
Yeah, man, it's Jermaine.
What's going on, Jermaine? What's up, Jay? What's up, man?
I had a question. You talked about emotional trust, but what is the difference between emotional trust and being an emotional tampax?
Okay, so emotional tampax is where she just bleeds on you. There's this guy. Can we talk? I had a bad day. This guy. I don't know. My friend is talking to this like guy. And he's like an older guy. He's like, I don't know. He's like kind of old, like old grandpa. He's like almost 55. Little short, little scrawny, little motherfucker that's bald and wrinkly and shit. I don't know, but for some reason he just gets on my friend's nerves and. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think my friend should do? I mean, she kind of like misses him, wants to go back to him. You see, that's emotional.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole lot of nothing for me.
Oh my God, you don't want to be that guy. Fuck, man, you don't want to be that guy. So emotional trust is. I missed you today, and I missed your voice. I miss seeing you. And I'm really glad we're talking again because when you wasn't with me or near me, I was thinking about you all the time. And there were so many times I wanted to reach out to you. And there were so many times I was afraid to do it. So many times I wanted to say hi, but my ego, my selfishness, and me being just a little rattly, angry little bitchy kind of person, I said, fuck you. I didn't want to do it. But I did miss you. I miss these moments. I miss your look, your smile, your kid. That's it
has everything to do with you instead of just some random nonsense.
Instead of some 55-year-old wrinkly old man. Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, this is clear. I have no questions.
Okay.
And,
all right. Well, thank you. All right, thank you, brother. Throw you back in. Thank you, brother. Great question. All right, guys, let's continue this conversation. Guys, you lose when your standards disappear. Okay, most of you guys, you experience things. Okay, but it's not how you experience. You experience yourself tolerating things that you know you shouldn't tolerate. You tell yourself, listen, look, we all are only going to talk to what we consider is a beautiful, gorgeous, sexy woman. Let me get this call right here. Area code 617. How can I help you, sir? What's up? 617.
What's good, man? This is Jen. How you doing, bro?
I'm living in your world, brother. What's going on, man? What's up?
Yeah, so I'm here trying to get better at the game. I'm about to pull up at the club and see if I can put my bid in on some of these shorties. And I'm listening to your show and I just can't help but feel like a fraud, you know, because I'm trying to learn the game,
right?
And I'm not there.
Right, you are a fraud. No, that's true. You are. It's cool. I'm glad you're funny.
Yeah,
but you are. But that's cool. It's okay. You are. But there's no problem with that. You are. Because you're trying to see, you think you guys can cheat the game. You can't cheat that shit. You can't cheat the game, dog. So, but I'm listening to you, buddy.
Yeah, no, I don't want to cheat the game at all, but I understand that I have to continue improving and, you know, putting into action. But it's just like throughout that process, I do feel like a fraud, and I don't want to feel that way. I feel like that's a hindrance.
Why do you feel like a fraud?
Because I know deep down that I don't have the game yet.
But then if you know, okay, watch this. If you know deep down you don't have the game, stop talking about something that you know you don't have. And see how that works?
Nah, can you like explain that more?
Well, that's like me saying I'm a lawyer, a doctor, or a pirate. Which one do you want? You want me to be a lawyer, a doctor, or a pirate? You decide.
Lawyer.
Okay, a lawyer. Okay. I can run around and say, objection, Your Honor. Sustain. Overruled. Objection. Objection. I object. I object all day, right? Right? Does that make me a lawyer?
Yeah.
Does that make me a lawyer? Or does that make me a fucking fraud?
No.
Right.
A fraud.
Right. So I would never, my father is a lawyer. I'm not one. I can never talk about law, but I can say when it comes to law, my old man knows law, but I don't know anything about the law because I'm not a lawyer, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm never going to front like I'm a lawyer. Oh, yeah, sir. You know, it was, I don't know, it is 1674, Johnson versus Dimitri. And I looked at, I don't know about that shit. So I'm not going to be something that I'm not, if that makes sense.
Right. So when I'm out here putting my bid in, so I shouldn't go in with the mindset of like trying to fake like, oh, I'm this guy that has game. I should just go in as who I really am right now.
No, because pussy is influencing you so much. You're just grabbing 2 Tampaxes and saying, which one? Should I use the one with wings or the one with pearls? Which one do I want to slide in my panties? The one with wings or the one with pearls? Because you're being a fraud, man. You're making it about the fucking women, dog. When is a game about the woman? What is wrong with just saying, I'm going to go out tonight and I'm going to have my bitch ass pineapple, orange juice, and because I'm feeling myself, I'm going to add a little bit of Sprite to that motherfucker, and I'm going to have me a good time. I'm going to sip on my drink. I'm going to listen to some music, and I'll probably dance a little bit. That's it. But what am I not talking about?
You're not talking about women.
At fucking all, because I know they're going to be there. But you guys are like, well, yeah, I want to get my dick wet. I want to get some pussy tonight. So, man, let's go get our fuck on, guys. So I want to get my fuck on. I want to fuck some. So you already fucked up because you're making it about the pussy, but not you going out. Does that make sense?
Okay, so when you tell us to go out on Fridays or Saturdays, you're not necessarily saying go out for women. You're saying just go out
I'm saying
to enjoy yourself where there's going to be women.
You can't fuck women from the safety of your house.
I got you.
You can't. So in order to get the end result of her face in the pillow and her ass in the air, one must go outside and crack that door and be like, the sun is so bright even at night. It's like, it's so bright. God, it's dark out there. People go out at night? Wow. I'm saying you got to get out of the house. You got to get out of the house.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that was my misinterpretation.
Wait a second, Jill. That is Thurston Howell the Third, girl. Get that shit right. Thurston Howell the Third. No, I'm listening to you, big dog. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, like I hear you. That was my misinterpretation. I assumed that when you said go out, it was to get women.
No. You're going to go out and be in an environment where women are at. So the question is, what are you going to do when you're there? See, you trying to get ready. I'm ready. I'll go out, have my little bitch ass drink, relax and chill, right? And I can talk to some women, or I don't have to. And my night is great because I'm going out for myself. There's no agenda. Now, if I so happen to run up on something and we have a conversation and things kick off, things just kick off. But I'm not going with it. I'm not expecting to get any pussy. I'm not assuming I'm going to get some pussy. And I'm not going to judge a woman and say, just because she's in a club, she's going to give me some pussy. I'm just going out. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm going to go out, and it's crazy. Women are everywhere. And if I want to go get a mocha latte chocolate venti with frap and, I don't know, goat milk or whatever the fuck that shit is, then I'm going to take my bitch ass to Starbucks. I'm going to stand in line. And if I so happen to see a woman in Starbucks, I'm going to have a conversation. But I'm not going to say, well, I want some pussy, so I think I'm going to go to Starbucks and go get me some pussy. You're not supposed to do that.
Okay. Fuck, yeah. I got you.
Yes. So don't make it about the woman or you're going to stress yourself the fuck out. You go to the environment, you go there to go and know there will be women there. That's it. And I already, and I know what to do. I know what to do. I know how to talk to them. I know how to interact, whether it's a group of women or she's by herself. Or if she's with 3 or 4 guys, it's like 2 girls, 3 guys. I know what to do with every scenario to get me in the proper position. That's all you need to know. If you saw a woman that was around 3 guys, like 2 girls, 3 guys, what's the play?
Well, from what I've learned so far is you say, excuse me.
No, you don't. No, you don't go over to them cock blockers. I said 2 women, 3 guys. You cannot just bum rush that shit. Fuck no, they'll cock block you. So no.
Okay.
Listen, I said a group of women. I didn't say guys. If there's 2 women and 3 guys, what's the play?
I really don't know in that situation.
Well, it's very easy. I'm waiting for one of them motherfucking guys to get their ass to the bar. Once he gets to the bar, I'm going to beeline and talk to him. No Diddy. And I'm going to sit there. You'll be at the bar, right? Let's say you order your drinks at the bar. You're one of the 3 guys, all right? And I'm going to come up to you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's a good night out here, man. A lot of ass, a lot of tea. Hey, dog, what's your name? I'm Steve. What's your name?
JC.
Hey, what's up, JC, man? Good to meet you, big dog, man. Hey, JC, man, it's fly tonight, man. Man, JC, I'm over here talking to all these women over there. I'm going to go ahead and kiss that one over there. Well, I'm going to pull that one over there, JC, man. It's a good night tonight, man. And what you going to say, JC?
I'm going to be like, yeah, that girl's actually with me.
No, I ain't say the fucking woman that's what you're with. I'm not talking about that yet.
Okay.
I'm talking about other women. I'm not talking about the one you're with in your pack. I'm just pointing out other women besides the one you're with. All right?
Okay.
All right. So what are you gonna say next? I'm just saying, hey man, there's little pieces of ass out there. The women on the dance floor dancing, man. Look at that one with the long hair. They got the red head over there. Look at that blonde. Look at that brunette, man. Look at that one with that dark ass. Man, I'm gonna try to get that ass over there. And what you gonna say?
I'm gonna be like, yo, go up to that, bro. Go say what's up.
Hey, man, you know, hey, Jay, I got this. Hey, Bart, hey, Jay, what you drinking, dog? What you drinking?
I got me a little whiskey in my hand.
All right, hey, bartender, make it a double. Give my boy a whiskey on me. Hey, Jay, man, look, I'm going to go over and holler at that chick. It was nice meeting you. Hey, Jay, if I see you around, dog, I'll make sure I say hi, man. It was nice meeting you, big dog. And I'm out. Right? My work is done, Jay. My work is done. Why do you think my work is done?
Because you made a friend, essentially.
Nah, I ain't make a friend. You ain't my fucking friend. You were just the catalyst.
Not a friend, but
I didn't
he's familiar to you?
Nope.
So you can go and...
Nope. Because if I walked over, I'm going to use Lauren. Okay, there's Lauren and Jill and Nina. I think she's still in the room. Those three women are at the club. There's three of those women and four guys, and they all huddled up together like they on fucking Friends or Seinfeld, right? If I go over to that group, I won't even get near any of those women. Because the moment I start saying, excuse me, like, oh, no, she's got somebody. Hey, don't worry about it, Nina or Jill or Lauren. I got you covered. Fuck that guy. He's just not right for you. I mean, now they'll cock block me, right? Right, Jay? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I already talked to you. I got you a double. I'm rolling out. Now, you back with the group of women, right? I'm going to make sure I beat my ass around in a little while. Yo, hey, Jay, what's up, man? Hey, and you going to be like, oh, hey, it's Steve. Hey, come here. Hey, Jay, what's going on? You remember I bought you a drink. Then you're going to invite me into the pack. And the women know once you invite me into the pack, they trust you, Jay. And they trust you're not going to let anybody in the pack that is not, like, sane and shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're going to be like, hey, Steve, come over here. Hey, what's going on, Jay? And are these your friends? Oh, yeah, I like you, my friends. That's Tom, Mike, Robert. That's Jill, Nina, and Lauren, right?
Yep.
How y'all ladies doing? And then I'm going to walk. My work is done. Because then after that point, I'm going to find the one I want to talk to. And I'm going to start talking to her, right?
Hell yeah.
See that? Now watch this. Now, this is how cold it is. And watch this. Let's say you have a guy named Roger, okay? Right? Okay. Roger has been trying to fuck, I'm going to use the last one of Jill. Roger's been trying to get Jill's butt cheeks for 6 months, okay? Right? And all day Roger's been talking about is Jill. Did you see what Jill was wearing today? God, I wonder if her hair matches her carpet. You know how guys talk. Man, is it really strawberry down there? I sure like to eat her strawberries. You know how he talks to you, right? All day, all for 6 months. I think his name is Rob. What did I say? It's Rob, Bob, or I think Robert. Bob, let's say Bob. Your friend Bob has been trying to smash Jill for 6 months, right? Right?
Yep.
6 months, okay? So he's trying to flirt with her out there and all this other stuff. But then all of a sudden he's like, hey, Jay, dude, what are you doing? Like, who is this guy? And why is he over there talking to Jill? What, dude, why you fucking my shit up, man? And you're like, oh, man, what's wrong? You're like, dude, you know I've been trying to get at Jill for fucking 6 months. Why are you letting this guy talk to her? Right? See what I'm saying? Right?
Yep.
So then I get done with Jill. I'm going to slide my number to her and say, hey, everybody, y'all be good. Hey, Jill, I'm here for you later. And I'm out. So you know Bob is mad at you. So what you think you gonna do? You gotta smooth this out. You're gonna tell Bob, hey Bob, man, I got you, dog. Bob, I didn't know he was gonna talk to Jill. I'm sorry. I got this. Then he gonna go over to Jill. Guess what you gonna do? Hey Jill, you know that guy Steve? Hey, I just met him and everything. And hey, look, I know he's cool and everything, but I don't think you should talk to that guy. Why are you going to tell him not to talk to me?
Because I'm loyal to my friend Bob.
Not only loyal to
and
your
I want him to get the girl.
Right. Now, yes, by telling her, you're going to tell my story. Hey, when I was sitting there at the bar with him, what was I telling you I was doing? Now you can start dry snitching on me. What was I doing? You going to start snitching? He was.
Man, he's just trying to talk to girls.
Yeah, he was just talking to girls, and he was trying to fuck that one. He was talking about a blonde over there, a brunette, a redhead. He was talking about trying to smash the. Hey, Jill, he's bad news. If I were you, I wouldn't talk to him. You have done my work for me, my friend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have done my work for me. So guess what? So eventually Jill's gonna go off with her girlfriends, Laura and Nina. You know how the girls are. We'll go have a little drink and everything, and they're gonna sit around, and she may notice me. She be like, Steve, I don't know if I'm gonna call you. Like, what's up? What's wrong? What's going on? Well, I heard that you were talking to other women. Well, yeah, I was talking to other women. What's wrong? Is there a problem with that? Well, I thought you were interested in me. Well, I am interested in you. Hey, look, listen, Jill, if you feel like I disrespected you, then throw the number away and I'll leave you alone. But if you want to continue this conversation, let's not continue it here. Why don't we continue it later on? You call me later on and we'll talk about it. I'm done. See how I did that? It's game right there. So that's how,
fucking game.
Right. So that's how I would handle it. Because then Nina and Lauren be like, well, what'd he say? I mean, was he really talking to other girls? Well, he fucking admitted. I can't believe it. Wait, you're telling me that he admitted that what Bob and Jay were saying were right? Yes. Because y'all lie so fucking much, they don't even know how to handle the honest truth. I'm going to tell her, of course I was trying to talk to other women. Why the fuck wouldn't I? Look, Jill, like, okay, well, my friend said that you were talking to other women. Yeah, of course I am. Because I go after what I want. Oh, so you just here to grab and meet women on only the ones I'm interested in? But what did I tell her? I told her, if you have a problem with it, let this be our last conversation. Because what do you think Jill normally gets? Oh, I heard you were talking to other girls. That's not true. I wasn't, nose growing and shit. I wasn't talking to any other girls. I was dancing to the music. I was just dancing to the music. I wasn't talking to any women. You goddamn right I was talking to women, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So that's how you would do that. Now the women did the same thing. How do you talk to the women now? Now let's say you see Lauren, Jill, and Nina all sipping drinks at the bar. How you gonna handle that?
So yeah, that's when I would say, excuse me, introduce myself, and then say, can I pull you to the side real quick to the one that I want to talk to?
Yeah, can I have a word with you privately over here? Just a little bit over.
Yeah.
Talk to her, bring her back. Okay, so that's it. You just gotta learn the rules. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, you learn the rules, you're good to go. But I'm just
all right,
saying,
I appreciate that.
Right, just remember, I'm just prepared. I'm not going in I'm not looking to get any ass. Matter of fact, I'm so, I don't want to tell women going to feel really disgusted by this, but we used to get pussy so easy, man. We used to play the rejection game. What do you think that was?
The rejection game.
Oh, getting pussy is easy. It's easy. So, okay, think about me going out with 1950 Lucario and Carrie K. Zaggin, right? I always hang out with sharks and wolves, okay? So
yeah,
we all can get women. But see, we're not even thinking about the women in the club. We trying to figure out who's going to pay for IHOP or Denny's when we get out of the club. That's what we figuring out. We either go to IHOP, Denny's, or we gonna catch a late night matinee movie, or we gonna break off. Somebody gonna get some ass. We either gonna scatter. So we all come in different cars. So either we gonna go tap on something, we gonna go to Denny's, or we gonna watch a movie. That's it, because we gonna be out. But how do we know who's gonna pay? One person's got to pay. How do we make that determination?
Damn. Make the woman pay?
No, we play the rejection game, which means is that whoever gets rejected the least amount of times loses. That's how we play. So that means we'll just go
up. The least amount of time?
Yes, because because the rule is whoever wins, they ain't paying for shit. So the losers got to pay. So we're trying to get rejected as many times as possible. So that means I will walk up to Nina, be like, Nina, man, you got such a fat, pretty, round ass, man. You know what? I want to take you around the corner and fuck the shit out of you, right? Now, you think Nina get offended by that? She'd be like, boy, stop it. I'd be like, fuck. Because she think I'm joking and being funny. But like, fuck, I got personality. So it's not going to come off creepy. But because I got a personality, she may laugh. See, if she doesn't what Nina has to do is turn around and ignore me, blow me off or just say no thank you, that means that I get a point, okay? But if she does anything other than that, I lose a point because it's like, fuck, we're trying to get rejected. But the problem is when you sound smooth, when you got game, anything you say is like gonna come off funny. Like it's not like funny, ha ha, but she gonna be like, man, you crazy. Stop playing. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that we did this all the time to determine who's gonna pay for IHOP and Denny's or the movies. That's how much fun we were having. Getting women was easy. It was just who can get rejected the most. That was the fun part. It was so fun. Just you go up to a woman, you start talking to her, and as soon as she starts laughing, you're like, man, fuck. It's like, damn, fucking lose a point. Because she started laughing, you lose. I mean, it's just it's just the fun. We were just having fun, man. Because it wasn't about the women. It was about who was paying.
Yeah.
It was who gonna pay for IHOP and Denny's. Because after the club is over, look, either four things are gonna happen. I don't think the women need to hear this shit, but 4 things are gonna happen. It's either gonna be we're gonna break out and go tap on some ass, right? We're gonna go to IHOP, we're gonna go to the movie theater, or if you're really cool and you know the club game correctly, you're gonna end up to the party after the party. There's always an after party after the club is out, right? And then after that after party, that's where the swinging, the group sex, and the orgies and shit roll up. But you don't know about that shit. But if you had a game, you know that there is an after, like when the party shuts down here, doesn't mean it ain't starting up somewhere else in somebody's house in some gated ass community where they doing some fucking orgies, threesomes, fucking snorting cocaine and all that other shit. It's a party after the party.
Yeah, I hear you, man. That's a different level I haven't seen.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why, okay, but I didn't have much money, right? But do you know I would always save $60 and invest that every time I went to a club. Why do you think that is?
Just for maybe a drink?
Fuck.
A couple drinks?
No. I'm just showing the long game, okay? So I see the bartender. I know the bouncer, I'm gonna slide him $20. I'm gonna go over to the bartender, get my little bitch ass drink. I'm gonna slide him $20. I see the DJ. I'm gonna say, "What's up, DJ?" Give him some dap. I'm gonna slide him $20. Why am I doing that?
Maybe to like create like so they can remember you and create good relations.
Close. Because that's the only way I'm gonna get access to the owner of the fucking club. See, what you guys understand, the owner of the club, probably like on Saturdays, like sometimes they play basketball, they hoop and shit like that. Because the owner's got it, he's got money, but he's a stick in the ass, you know what I mean? But with his money comes the after parties, right? And the only way to get in the after parties is I have to get a connect with him. Now, sure, he'll give me VIP after a while, but what I gotta do is I'm getting cool with those 3 guys, right? Cool enough to where I can find out where they balling at. Y'all playing to pick up a basketball, whatever they doing, right? So then I get in that little circle. Then once I get cool with him, then not only where I can get some VIP seating and shit like that, but I get access to the after party. And the after party is where the 1%ers and people that have money and power go to. It's kind of like that Tom Cruise. What was that Tom Cruise? What was that fucking thing where they run around those masks and shit? What was that Tom Cruise movie? Please, somebody's ever seen it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Can someone post it?
Not sure.
Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. Come on, guys, post it. What is that Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman movie that he got access to that fucking party and shit? What was it called, everybody? Come on, what is it called? Somebody has seen it. I just can't. I just remember it. Come on, guys, give it to me. Come on, y'all have got to see. Y'all have not seen that shit. God damn it, y'all. Hold on. I got to pull it up. Fuck, I forgot the name of it. It's on the tip of my. I thank you, Scary Perry. I have Eyes Wide Shut. Write that down.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. Thank you, Scary Perry. Because that's where I'm trying to get in. That's why I hook up the bartender, the DJ, and the bouncer. Because they have access to the person that can get me into the Eyes Wide Shut. Now, see, the Eyes Wide Shut is on another level. There's so much shit happening after the after party's over that y'all don't understand. That's where the orgies, the threesomes, the group sex, everything under the sun is happening, but y'all don't know how to get access to it because you are not talking to the right people to give you access. Now, for Eyes Wide Shut, again, you have to get an invite. You can't just go in. I can't just walk into a place like Eyes Wide Shut. You've got to be invited in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you got to watch the movie to see what I'm talking about. Because those parties, I keep telling you, those parties are where I used to talk about a movie a long time ago called Layer Cake. Okay. I forgot when that came out. I used to talk about that movie. I saw that movie. I was like, dog, y'all got to watch Layer Cake because you want to get to the, okay, I'm not Foofy, but I'm part of a country club, but I wasn't part of a country club back then. I'm a country club member now, but I wasn't back then. But when I wasn't one, because I didn't have I didn't have the money, the power, or the status to even I can drive by a country club, but I can never get into one. But what you guys understand, Layer Cake was what I was trying to explain to people, is that it's either the country club, the golf course, or the cigar room is where power people are always discussing shit, even around. Do you watch Power? You watch Power Caller? Or did I lose him? Are you there, 617? All right, I'll let you go. I don't know what happened to you guys. You keep going. But yeah, guys, you got to watch Power. I tell you, it's all around you, but you don't even know it because you're not making the right connections. You make the right connections with people, you get invited to things that you will never believe is out there. But that's how the game works. There's always ways to make connections. But I will continue real quick. We'll continue a little bit more on this. But what I'm saying to you guys is important. Now I'll talk to you about this. See, when you have the game, okay, the thing about being rare is I'm not trying to be perfect to a woman. I'm not. But what makes me perfect is I'm not trying to be perfect. That's the whole thing. See, if you're trying to be perfect, then you have flaws. I accept my flaws. They're not my flaws. It's just my makeup. I'm 5'7". I'm wrinkly. I'm old. I'm 55. I'm old. I accept that. And I also accept, guys, I can't fuck like you young motherfuckers. So please understand, when y'all get my age, you'll see what I'm saying. You young motherfuckers, I can't hang with y'all little fucking like that. I'm good, but I can't fuck like I used to. I'm fucking on. Man, your body just doesn't work the same at 55. But anyway, that's here nor there. But what I'm saying to you guys out here is that I'm not trying to be a flawless superhero to a woman, okay? What makes women attracted to the old man is that I'm this weird thing called grounded. I know who I am, right? Okay? And I'm fine with who I am. I'm not trying to be anything. I am a relaxed guy. I have polo shirts. I do have suits. I have nice clothes, but that's not me because I was never the guy to have nice things because I couldn't afford those things. And I only had what I had, but I'm comfortable just wearing t-shirts and things. I'm a basic regular guy. I'm basic to the world, but not to me. But what I'm saying is that I am old, but I'm young at heart. And I'm always learning. And I am always learning me, but I'm always building, okay? I'm not sitting around waiting for a woman to give my life meaning, or never that, all right? Because I'm I am developing me at my age. Guys, every year you're going to have to make adjustments to your body, your age, and all that other stuff. Our metabolism slows down. There's so many things that happens to many of us young men out there. You just got to make the adjustments. But I'm developing who I am, more of my mind. I'm developing more of how I communicate. I'm developing more of my sexual experiences and things that I can do. But I'm just developing me. And my ability to handle disappointment is easy because I don't get disappointed in women, because I never expect anything of women to be disappointed in. If a woman is talking to somebody else, I don't get disappointed. I'm cool. I'm fine. Because I don't have to put my heart on my shoulder. If she wants to talk to somebody else, I've had women tell me that, you know what, I met somebody new. I'm not interested. I'm going to try things out with him. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm out. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm not tripping over that, right? What I'm saying is that is what women are going to notice. Not perfection, gentlemen, but sexual stability, sexual direction, sexual self-respect, and a man who's moving somewhere other than between her legs. And it doesn't mean to try to become someone different every time you see an attractive woman or someone you want to fuck. No, I'm just going to be me. That's it. Guys, I want you to understand why the new, like the 19, 20, 21s, 25s and on up will fuck the older guys or the professors, because there is a maturity in an older man. Hey, he might be gray as fuck, but he knows how to handle a woman the right way. That's why a lot of women will fuck with older guys, because a lot of y'all guys be like, I don't understand. Why would she want to sleep with that old guy? He's like so old and wrinkly. Why would he? Because he's fucking the shit out of her here. He already fucked her. And I'm telling you, they love the old man. Let me grab this call real quick. 773. What's your question? How can I help you, brother? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, sir. How can I help you, brother? What's up?
How you doing, Steve? It's Malik.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, so I got a question. I was listening to the birthday package, and my question was, I wanted to get a better understanding of the difference of the apex and the man mindset, because in the package
you'll learn that in October.
October?
Yeah, when the university opens up.
Okay.
Yeah, there's levels to this. So we'll be going into Apex in October.
Oh, okay. I wasn't supposed to give a preview.
No, it's fine. No, nobody understands this shit. They don't even know. They have no idea what that means.
Okay. Right. Okay. That was one of my questions.
All right. You have any other questions?
No, sir. That was one of my
questions.
questions.
Back in.
That's it.
All right, guys, get a little bit longer. Any questions, go ahead and ask now. We're about to wrap this up soon. So go ahead and ask your questions, gentlemen, if you have any. We'll be wrapping up pretty soon. We have a show tomorrow, and I got things to do. Anyway, I just want you guys to know that this is what is going to draw the woman in. Stop going to places looking for sex and be sexy, and you'll never have a problem. That's where a lot of guys go wrong, okay? Y'all become thirsty way too quick, way too fast. And your thirst will hinder the way you talk to women. And guys, don't forget, we did a great show last night on TikTok. I need to start grabbing those and loading them up for you guys. But yeah, it was a great show. Y'all need to check that out. We do have conversations on TikTok about these afterwards to them. But no, probably going to do TikTok maybe Sunday night, maybe. But we have a Real Game No Theory tomorrow at 12, okay? All right. So I do want to say that to y'all guys. Got a question? Go ahead and make sure y'all ask, about to wrap this up. But I just want to make sure that you understand that you have to have this thought process that you're not replaceable, okay? You guys, I'm going to talk about this real quick. Most of you guys out here lose because you're not getting ignored by women. It's because you ignore the parts of you that you have to work on. Most of you guys blame dating apps. Most of you guys blame social media. You blame women for having too many options. You blame the other guy with more money. You blame the guy with height. You blame the guy with looks. You blame the guy with everything, options, timing, and all of this stuff. Okay? What if the problem is not that the world is unfair? What if the problem is that right now there is nothing about the way you live, the way you move, and the way you are, okay, makes you difficult to replace? I'm going to grab this call. This is what I'm saying. 417, how can I help you, sir? What's up?
Yes, sir. This is Brandon Alexander calling in, Steve. So I had a question about what you said about watching Power, because like I got on season 2. I'm towards like episode like 10, like midway in after that second season, right? And I noticed like when the main character, like when he needs something, you know, like you know, he's like his own source, but like he knows how to make certain connections and get what he needs out of those connections, right? So my question kind of is based off of that, like, is it when people need things from you and it's like after, you know, you build something that you really get like real raw connections and things like that? Or is it just something
I create raw connections that I need nothing from the woman. I don't ask anything and I don't need anything. She gives it to me.
It's not even just women. Like,
well, I mean, I don't
need.
I don't ask for shit. Again, I position myself. See, the problem is you don't realize how average you look. Because Brandon, most of your time is around average fucking losers. The same guys you guys, I keep telling you this, you're the percentage of the people you hang out with. Everybody, all your average friends are doing the same average shit, same average conversations, same average habits, same average excuses, same boring, bland weekend, not going out, hanging out with a bunch of dudes and shit. And then you wonder why women don't want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? Attraction cannot reward bland potential. This is why you feel invisible, because you feel like you're doing everything you were told to do. Right, Brandon? You were told to be nice. You were told to answer quickly, make yourself available, compliment her, and tell her all day long how different you are. But she keeps treating you like another fucking option. Sometimes she'll talk to you when she's bored. Sometimes she'll talk to you when she wants to talk about another guy, but she'll never talk to you about giving up that pussy. And that hurts because you're giving her premium access to you while you're receiving ordinary treatment from her. You see that, what I'm talking about? Right.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Right. Yeah, I know, B. So rarity can't be announced. It has to be demonstrated, big dog. You cannot tell someone that you're disciplined while your life shows fucking chaos and disorder. You can't tell a woman that you have standards when you break those standards every time you fucking get lonely. You can't tell a woman that you value your time when you're giving her hours of your time to a woman that gives you a fucking bunch of crumbs of minutes and shit like that. You can't do that. That's why most you guys receive average treatment, because every woman that's sitting around you is making some evil calculation and saying, you know what, I don't want to do this motherfucker. I don't want to do anything because you don't understand women. She sees the pattern. That's why I keep trying to tell you guys, you better wake the fuck up. They don't give a fuck about your clothes because they see they have met men with the same clothes or better clothes than you have. Same men who have different heights, looks, and status and money. But guess what? They don't respond to the clothes, the muscles, or the height. They're going to respond to the emotional patterns. But you can't create an emotional pattern when you're at the surface trying to tap into her ass. Does that make sense?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Right.
Because It's the levels of A, B, and C, the makeup and all that.
Well,
Yeah,
no, it's not the makeup. You just been taught to focus on the presentation of her. What should I say? What should I text?
Yeah.
Which picture should I post in my profile? What clothes should I wear for her? How do I make her interested? Those things can fucking matter, but God damn it, that's so surface. I don't want you to learn. I want you to learn something deeper. See, when you learn the game, it's going to ask, I don't give a fuck what she wants. What kind of fucking man am I? Okay, Brandon, I'm telling you, Brandon, you might have nice clothes now, but when I was your age, I didn't have nice shit. But guess what? I was still fucking that woman that you were trying to get because you had nice clothes. I didn't have nice clothes. You know what I had, Brandon? What do you think I had?
What's that?
Me. That's it. Period. I didn't give a fuck. I never want to be defined by what the fuck I can accumulate. That's not the game. That's not the game. See, the thing that is going to make me rare, okay? You motherfuckers don't understand. You can have a nice car, okay, and still be boring. You can have muscles and height, muscles, and status, and still be bland and can't fuck. And you could be desperate and needy. See, the rarity is not attention.
What I'm not allowing to happen.
Right.
For sure. God, that's what I'm trying to tap in, you know.
Right.
Like, I can't let that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Most of y'all guys think that I'm saying you have to be rich and famous to get a woman. No. You don't even know what a standard is. See, I'm not begging a woman for anything. I will never do that. I don't want a woman to imagine my potential. Okay? You guys out here are, instead of trying to produce a receipt, be the receipt. Not a social media receipt. A fucking life receipt. This is who the fuck I am. I might not have much. I might have to ride 2 buses and I'm proud. I am fine. I'm not ashamed that I saved money. I had a car, but I had to save money on gas. And I'm not ashamed to say that shit. I don't give a fuck what you think. You see what I'm saying, Brandon? Straight Larry David.
Yeah.
Straight Larry David.
Yeah.
I am proud to say, listen, I will not only will I tell a woman I ride 2 buses to get to work, but after I get done flipping her ass out, I'll be driving her car to go to work. You don't even see that shit. See what I'm saying? See?
Yeah, and I think you said you didn't want to even accept her buying you a car.
No, you don't accept it. No. That's when they try to own you. Never do that shit. But what I'm saying real quick to you, young man, is that a woman can enjoy your company and still not feel anything pulling her deeper towards you. That's the thing that you don't understand. A woman is smart enough and smooth enough and knows the pattern. She knows the pattern. She knows the game, and y'all don't fucking get that shit. She can think you're nice. She can laugh with you. She can answer your text messages. She can even go on dates with you. But if everything, listen, Brandon, if everything feels familiar, predictable, like you humans are, then she is not going to fuck with you because there's nothing about you. She doesn't need to do anything to get access when she already has the access. Does that make sense? Does it? I guess, wait, let me see. I think we lost him. Let's continue, but I'm going to continue with this gentleman. Wait, it's on my thing. My thing. Let me let him go because I don't know what the fuck is going on over there, but let me continue this. Gentlemen, this is what I'm saying to you young men real quick before we wrap this up. You giving attention doesn't mean sex. And you're so convenient. A woman has to earn me, and I'm being honest. I'm not wasting my fucking time with a woman that's going to waste my damn time. 23, what's your question real quick, man? What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's your question? What's up, man?
This is Destiny. I made a statement where I said I'm trying to learn the game. Then you corrected me, said I'm not. The thing is, I bought some package from you. Is that not me beginning the process to try and learn the game, or that's just me listening to stuff? I'm just trying to understand.
Can you read?
Yeah, yes.
Then tell me what the screen says that you're reading right now.
You mean things that just your number on the screen right now?
What else do you see on the screen?
I see the time and my battery percent.
Dog, what do you fucking see on the screen, sir? What do you see on the screen? Look, motherfucker. Are you telling me you don't see nothing else on the screen?
Yeah, I can see your number and email me if you want to part with it.
What does it say? Read it.
I'm coming. The screen said, email me if you want a pathway.
Above that, become a student, motherfucker. You don't see that shit, dumb fuck?
No, that's what I'm trying to understand.
No, what does it say to do? No, listen,
or
fool. I'm going to hang up on you. Okay? Stop being fucking ignorant. Read what it says. What does it say? Become a student. Do what?
Since I'm using my phone to listen to you, I'm also calling you. So
I'm going to let you go. All right, goodbye. Just read. Okay, you don't want to read. Fuck it. All right, we're good. All right. It's right there. You just got to read the shit. How can you say you want to become a student and you can't follow directions? Right there. That's the direction. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Guys, Dean, we're going to wrap this up. We got a show tomorrow. That's enough for today. Failures all around. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow, 12 noon. We out.